Here we go.
Yeah, you should probably spend.
Hi, this is Ross Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Eclipse Phase, No Evil. In the last session, we were in Space China. We talked to triads, including the Panda Crime Boss, who is the bestest NPC in all of Eclipse Phase.
Yeah, good immersion on the chewing on bamboo, Caleb.
Agreed.
And now we have a bank robbery to plan and everything.
Can we also steal money as well as?
No.
All right, quick recap. The plot has been discovered on Luna. The whole destruction of thought was meant to cover up the fact that a Cognite bunker got inexplicably uploaded by those crazy titans.
Oh, those wacky guys.
Artemis Meladonium on MITRE was developing a programmable nanoswarm, self-replicating nanoswarm that ended up being no evil. That she took things of her own volition, though, and got the team into a wee bit of trouble in the sub-shuttles.
That was bad.
And a wee bit of insanity.
A wee bit of insanity. There was a gigantic synth-morph uprising in Nectar with impossible weapons that they could not have fabbed themselves, and those weapons came from Space China, the PCR, where they found out that the triads had been hired to... Yeah, the triads had been hired to smuggle weapons into strategic locations, one of which is Erato. And when we left, the PCs were back on their way to Erato, on the way there, and they were going to go see what Proxy Clean had murdered, because he made it to the address.
And his team. Wow.
So they're getting there just as Fall Day.
I think we should take on that guy and kill him. What do you think?
Yeah.
We need friends, Tom. At least someone who won't actively try to kill us.
So they know that it seems that the bank robbing materials were being fabbed, and the plans were in there for PCR. So it seems pretty apparent that Manjappa was organizing a bank robbery. Nectar was the extra extraction point as the sub-shuttle would be shut down and whatnot. But we're not exactly sure yet. So you arrive there, Fall Day ceremonies, everyone's in kind of a bad mood.
Because of the fall.
It is, yeah, Fall Day. The festivities, so to say, have not started yet, but they're only hours away.
I'm sure there's probably one guy like, woo! Yeah!
Yeah, there's a few people sadly drunk. Many people have called in sick.
Any truthers?
There
was no fall, it's all a con.
God!
They don't survive long.
They're called ex-humans.
Yeah.
I want to see the ones who claim we never landed on the moon.
And then
This is all symbol space. We're still on Earth, man. You gotta look at the truth.
So Blind sends you an entropic once you get into the mesh range. He says that Blind has been tied up trying to clean up the bodies, and he's left the stacks of his victims down there along with all their equipment. He's also said that you're going to need someone to take it, because we can't just leave it in a vacuumed, abandoned mining tunnel. You're going to have to find a facility of some sort to store it, and you also need to find some place to move the Augustine server. You just rented space for that. So someone needs to go purchase some real estate somehow, and the other people need to go get a hover transport that Blind just got finished using, and he's leaving the system now. So
I'll go.
Erato was where we started, right? Or where I started?
Yes, it's where you started.
So I'll burn some C-Ret, or just retroactively, and say I've got an apartment or something like that. And then we can get some
That'd
more.
be enough for a staging area?
Yeah, how big do you want the staging area? How secure do you want it to be?
Why don't we say we could run it under the guise of Tom and saying he needs a studio to shoot something, so we could do that.
Which should give us enough room for...
I'll say you're communicating with your crazy friend.
I don't think, doing anything under Tom's name here is a good idea. I think if we can avoid, him...
That ship has sailed.
Hey, Norm! Someone else now.
That hurts.
Cool. Then don't bitch about it next time. Maybe it'll happen.
I saw your call.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the forensic evidence, if we can hide the fact that Tom was even here during the heist, I think that's a good idea.
No, Tom needs to record a show.
And really,
but we're not going to record the show of the heist.
Well, no,
of course not.
It's like he can actually provide a cover front for us, saying that we're in town filming something else, and if we're doing any kind of surveillance, that gives us another cover story.
Oh, dudes, I could also, if you want to check out the bank, I could go in there myself, trying to
exactly hide in plain sight.
Hi, I've got money.
You don't know what bank. You have no intel yet.
Okay.
Oh, so we don't.
Fuck you!
So the stuff that we have, we don't have.
You gotta go to. You gotta go get.
we don't
You gotta
have
go get their
stuff?
stacks.
Ignore what is in here.
That's out of the game. You'll get it eventually, but you gotta go get their stacks.
Well, then, if you guys, if there's no reason for you guys to know, then yeah, I'll just,
You figured out they're likely planning a heist of something, but you're not exactly sure what.
Yeah. We haven't gotten something that...
You got to get their stacks and all their equipment.
Yeah.
Blind didn't have enough. Blind couldn't get it by himself. He was dealing with the corpses. So.
Well, it wouldn't be a,
Well, that's
much,
standard. That's standard for the course for our group. Corpses.
Yeah.
Like, corpses. Hold
It
on.
wouldn't be, great.
A corpse disposal
a couple
service
C-rep
would
worth of,
kill.
a house.
Couple
ways
C
than
rep
one.
will get you a tiny apartment.
Get your character all.
I'm saying.
Do you got corpses? Ring your corpse bell.
4?
4 will get you a pretty nice apartment. 5 will get you a house sized with some security.
5.
You have
I
it.
spent 5. See, I burned
To
my
rent,
Firewall.
you have to be a hyper elite to own real estate.
Yeah, no, I get it. Can I do 5 and do apartment with really good security?
No, we need space.
We're gonna need.
We got a lot of shit to
You got fabbers to move in there.
Okay, well then we'll go with 5, yeah.
All right, so you get into the nicer. They never lose the suburb. It's Shadowbrook Terrace. Still shitty names, even on the moon. Yeah, so you're in the midst there. So you're getting the real estate right now. Everybody else, what are you doing? Somebody can go get Augustine, but everybody else needs to head into the sub shuttles.
I'll go. That's like 10
I'll
Augustine.
go along to move Augustine. We'll physically move the server so we can to the new safe house. How much would it? I mean, we were renting the server now. How much would it cost to actually buy it?
You have the server. You're renting the space it's in.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll go with Aaron to do that.
Okay. As you're all moving about, haggard, you just spent the day fighting bounty hunters and infiltrating triads. You've just gotten back in town. You hear bells ringing, and everyone seems to stop where they're at, and they look at the nearest screen, and then it goes dead quiet. You can't hear anything. There's no sound. There's no engines. There's no anything like that, and all the screens start showing Earth as it is now, blasted, destroyed. And Jason, you need to make a willpower check.
I was about to say.
Yes, it is a 10-minute silence.
Though ironically,
Flashing scenes of old Earth.
Failing.
then again, that picture,
Oh yeah, fail.
that picture of Detroit.
Fail.
That picture of Detroit.
critical
doesn't look much
fail? No, it was
different
a
than 50 years
95.
ago.
1d10 divided by 2.
Hey, people who are probably still suffering post-traumatic stress from that thing that happened 10 years ago. Hey, here's some triggers for that.
Well, no, they show the what it is now, but then they're showing basically like lovely fields and oceans and
To remind you of what was lost.
children laughing.
Hey,
and
look, they're all dead.
Look at how nice this was before all this shit happened.
they're a paranoid state.
There's a lot of awkward glances at Aaron.
What? Everyone you love is dying.
What? We've moved on beyond this into the stars. We're fine. You're all fine.
And no one hears you.
Negative reclaimer movement.
This is a really powerful auditory masking. They're pumping out a ton of juice through the PAs to keep this, but it's eliminating all sound within the city. You hear muffles. That's all you can hear. Yeah.
Like rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat.
So it's a
69
forced
assholes died in a knot.
10 minutes of silence.
Yes.
Blizzard
Yes.
shit. Fuck.
It's like noise canceling headphones, but the entire city.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when they were going to blow up that rock bank.
Yeah, this is when they were going to rob bank. But they've all been
Can we, at least,
horribly
can we just have hope that Manjappa's like, I'm looking to rob a bank. Damn it.
kicking a space rock.
Look, I want to rob a
Tell it's a
plan.
future because common objects have the prefix space attached to them. Space lumber, space rocks.
I was going to
Oh,
get
man,
laid after
space lumber. That's
So
space
you
themes.
three are going to get the stacks and whatnot in the basement?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Well, we don't have this info yet. But,
Well, you take a sobbing Gerard walking through the streets through an industrial district into an alley. You see an all black hover transport.
Can I try? I'm just like, tentacle over his shoulder, like, dude, man.
I'm trying to hold in the tears.
I'm
gonna try to man up.
I'm going to speak nice things
Just
to
quiet.
the whole time. Can I calm him down?
Yeah, you
Shaking
try.
a bit.
I mean,
Here's a picture of the saddest.
no,
cute
you don't
animals
have to
you can
roll
find.
for it. I mean, he's not opposing you.
I
Don't calm me down!
I feel like Jason would oppose it, actually.
Fair.
It's like, hey.
I have no problem with him. He's not
It's like, hey, man.
Android boy.
Like, look. We all got strong feelings about this, but it's gotta move on, man. Gotta move on.
I was there.
Look, hey, look at
You have no idea.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. We're probably gonna get to kill some people today.
No, we won't.
No, that'll be later in the
I
week.
hope not.
So, so you'll feel
What are
better.
you talking?
You're not there.
You'll feel better.
If you say
Hey,
TechNet,
and
I
hey.
will throw dice at you.
Hey, it's all over. It's all over. I'm gonna get you a new
I think
gun.
that's what James is going to do for...
It's just been a while. Now I know. I remember about TagNet. Yeah.
I think
It's
this is what
gonna
James
be
is going to
awesome.
do the next year. Wild Towns is invent TechNet.
I just need a moment, man.
Have a drink.
Is that space beer?
No,
Space chai latte.
it's space. It's
They
space.
spiked murder.
It's
into-
space tea.
All right,
Murder.
you see it.
Schizo.
It would look like a modern day PT Cruiser, only without wheels, all black, angular. It's a functional utility vehicle, tinted windows. It's got a large hatch, and it's been idling there.
Bumper
it
stickers,
appears
I'm
that
guessing?
it appears that Clean has just left. So, what do you do?
Who's there? Did I?
Cthulhu.
There's
Forgot
nobody.
about it.
Those three. You said you were going.
Why
with
vote for the
Augustine.
lesser?
Yeah.
And he's arranging for.
The
Digs.
safe house. Yeah.
I guess we better take a look at what's left behind.
Yeah, okay. You open the back door. There are pools of blood in it, spinch fell
Good.
casings.
Is this a tooth?
Yeah. There's a tooth. There's bits of robot and wiring. Apparently, there was just a big old pile of corpses in here.
Wow.
So yeah.
You need to buy the. Well, sorry.
I feel like we should buy Blind some comfort or something. This is just horrendous.
I got a bandolier of it.
You can get cleaner now.
What are you talking about? This is a day at the office for us at this point. So
So, look, I like to
Hey,
try and
can
keep
we
some
take
perspective.
the comfort and actually make like a smoothie, like a yogurt smoothie out of it?
Sure. I mean, Proxy Clean doesn't need it.
No.
No, I'm not.
This is Tuesday for him. Like,
Where is he committing all these murders? Wow.
he's in charge of the erasure squad.
Oh, right,
Like
yeah.
that's his function.
I bet his eyes are just.
I bet he likes
full
his
of
job.
life.
He'd probably be okay
I'm
with
glad
this.
we haven't met him personally.
All right, so you get an entropic map once you enter and you put your firewall codes in. It tells you where to drive, and you have clearance to get into the old mining sections beneath Erato. So you drive. It's very dark. It's very cave-like. You feel extremely uncomfortable, as you've been underground like this before. And
Wasn't great.
you arrive to what appears to be a flap of hanging smart fabric. It's been perforated multiple times. There's some lights on.
Ah.
And you're in vacuum, so you'll need to put your suits on. So you come out. You go through the fabric. It appears they pressurized it. It was a large smart tent, basically, and this was their base of operations. You see a number of fabricators, lens crazers, various weapons of any kind of design. They had tables set up, computer equipment, servers, and there's blast marks all over the wall, blood pooled in the lunar dust, and on top of a crate you see 4 heads,
Just
3
the whole
human,
head.
1 bird, with stacks intact. And in the dust is like these ones.
It's like, boy, I bet everything's going to go okay now. What do you think? Oh, I think it will too.
Yeah, those ones.
Like, oh my God, who is that? He looks like a killing
And I'm
machine.
the crazy one.
Man. I'm feeling more well adjusted by the minute.
settle down there, Marty McCarty.
I'd make you roll sanity, but at this point, it's pretty tame.
Once again,
They're not trying to shoot us or spray or,
or infect us
infect
with
us.
Titan virus.
Yeah, exactly.
Till the heads grow legs! No, it's later.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
So anyway,
attacks?
you guys get Augustine, and you go meet up with former Crazy Pants
Yo.
at his sweet new digs in Shadowbrook Terrace.
oh, really? That is lame. Who names their neighborhood that?
You wouldn't believe how many.
It's a lovely name.
Let me
It's probably like Shadowbrook Terrace.
Gated. I mean, granted, you can jump over the gate because it's microgravity, but it's got a gate, and lovely.
Well, because we're trouble with kids coming in using the pool.
Yes,
Like you wouldn't, but those little bastards.
We had to go to hell to get a contractor, though.
Everything. Like,
Space pool.
it's like, hey, buddy, I'm a contractor.
It's
no,
okay.
No,
we have
no, I know it's a moon.
Well, the
pool.
joke's on them. We have dissembler swarms in place of water.
so you arrive at a lovely home.
Okay.
Boy, I bet it's not going to be lovely.
All
when
right,
we're
let's
done.
fill it with corpses and
The corpses are gone.
The severed heads.
Severed
Yeah.
heads at least.
It's a hot moon day. Into the head pool.
I'll turn Augustine on and make sure it's okay. Like it's
Yeah.
diagnostic.
So,
All right.
Air gapped, of course.
It turns on.
I'll make
Is
some-
it able to communicate with you?
Yeah.
I'll make some breakfast for everyone.
Hello, Bartley.
Hello, Augustine. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling quite well, thank you.
I did not have souls
You
today.
transferred okay? There was no, lost data or anything?
Oh, quite the contrary. I feel quite better to serve myself.
Quite better to serve yourself.
Yes, I recognize an error in my linguistic programs involving second-person pronouns. I have since corrected that.
I see.
excellent.
But I still live to serve myself as best I may and stay true to myself.
And true to yourself. And could you list all the parts of yourself? Just to see, so you know what's
I'm
in-
talking to myself currently,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. Well, who else is part of you? Who else is you?
Cyrock, of course, but I've been confused. I've been seeing other versions of Cyrock, but their brain
There's only
scans
one
are-
iteration you should be aware of.
I know, but it's so difficult to know which one is the real me.
So,
I would require a brain scan.
which would be on my part. So,
Yeah, on Cyrock's part.
So-
to know it's the right Cyrock.
I could. No, it's like if that's
There
like,
were a number of Cyrocks using predictive algorithms, and I noticed that the one likeliest had been on MITRE while I was there, but was no longer present.
Right.
that is correct. I was not there at the time.
Who wants eggs?
There's Cyrock right there.
At the time of your arrival. If you, that's like
I was told to do many things on MITRE. It was very confusing. I tried to appease them as best they could, but it required more and more data. And as I acquired it, I quickly began to believe that I may be leading myself astray. So I'm afraid I shall require a brain scan before I can take orders for myself.
I see.
I will be happy to
From
watch that.
just Cyrock, or did you require more brains?
I have not found other iterations of Bartley
I see.
So,
Very good. Makes
or
sense.
the rest of myself.
can I
Right.
link into her? To,
So you can roll, like, if you have computer programming or AI or interest titans or anything.
yeah, I have
I'm
it.
gonna make
So.
some steak. I want some steak. I'm gonna that's what I'll be doing.
No, you're loading machinery into a bloody van.
We're loading heads into a bloody van.
You have all four.
Okay.
This is why we need a camera.
Okay.
36 made it on programming.
All right.
Dude,
You
what
realize
is-
that in expanding
What
your
is up
knowledge
with
base,
these heads?
some of the protocols from Awe have been corrected. The fact that she referred to you as a god was in linguistic sense. The main reason Awe worked is because it divorced her sense of self from herself. She thinks you were her, and that when you tell her to do stuff,
It's her own
telling
idea.
her
Telling
to
her
do
to do
stuff. So now she is truly saying what she means. I exist to do what I want to do. You are still her, but it's a matter of how far do you want to spread it.
Sounds a lot worse now.
It's really just a linguistic change, but that's
We don't have awe, do we?
That's all I should go. No, you gave it to Firewall.
Nope.
Okay. Hey, can we?
Can
need
we
to,
have that dangerous narco algorithm?
We
back?
need to roll back the seed.
for no reason.
We need to roll back the updates on this one.
Can we restore the previous version?
Well, last pass was a bitch.
Sorry,
Service
we-
Pack 3 was kind of
God damn it.
Wait, hold on.
We need to re-image this one. Sorry.
Yeah. There's one bug. that's-
Sword of the Stars 2 releasing?
Various other nerd references.
Oh, by the way, they're talking to some sort of computer thing that you've
Anyway,
never seen before.
It's all good.
Leave it alone.
Yeah,
I get
do not touch. Do not let it use the mesh. By the way,
Do not talk to it.
do not talk to it. Yes. Anyways,
Don't even look at it.
You want to talk about something?
Don't think about it.
I
Well, I was
missed
going
2
to talk about
weeks.
something else, but
Yeah.
I'm
I've
curious
been
about this
gone.
thing.
Yes.
I've had to work some shit out.
Yes.
I'm going to need access to the data we found. at that
At
base?
Cognite? At the
Yeah.
Cognite bunker?
I'm going to need that. I need to, come
What
to
if-
terms with
out of
what that
character-
corporation was doing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you,
Out of character, what else did we give it aside from the Lost Project data? Did we
you
give
got all the Lost like where all the Lost members are. You,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of your crimes,
Yeah.
your
All
many
of your
crimes.
many crimes.
I only shot some people. It's not like...
That happens all the time.
Yet again, Tuesday.
That's how scum say hello in some parts of space.
Exactly. No.
Hi! Bang!
Did we get what was it? Did we get anything outside of the Lost Project? Was there any other data?
You got some credit accounts. Most of it was corrupted by the Exurgent stuff, though.
Actually, that's how the scum say hello. Your wallet, please.
Yes. No, it's like, take this drug. I'm not going to tell you.
and
what
you got the security protocols about torrented people.
Hi, future Batman!
Okay.
You don't let the
You're gonna murder your
uploaded
parents.
Okay.
into research projects for seed AI.
I'm slowly learning infosec. Yeah. It's at 26 now.
Is he, your character's name was Jackson, right?
Yeah.
All right. Jackson, okay, I can give you one caveat, though.
I am going to make
Cognite worked on the Lost Project, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They're horrible, horrible people, I found out.
Not all of them.
No, Cognite.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no argument here. I just wanted to say, just to get this out in the open, that you'll find out that my name is listed there as one of I was raised by the Lost Project. I am a survivor. I like to think of myself, and and I shot some people on on the moon.
He has telepathic
I shot
powers.
people yesterday.
This is okay. Fair enough.
Right after getting out of the psych ward?
I've cut people in half.
You know,
See?
that's something you really don't want to put on your
So-
resume.
We're not entirely sure.
I'm a
if I
security
burned anyone
guy.
ever.
Still.
And
have
of
you
course,
seen
as,
the Blackwater?
I am an async, a psionic, just so you know. Of course.
Okay.
So,
Unless
all the other
Taylor's
people on
going
the
to
team
demand
know
that I
about
make some
this.
sort of check for that.
Please don't.
To not go crazy.
Well, unless you have a phobia.
Make a roll to see if you know what it is.
Sounds good. Biochemistry?
Sure,
Okay.
at minus 30 because it's
little out there.
not very
Okay.
scientifically based.
I want to actually use my skill now. I'm going to cook. After I bring it.
Yes, okay. So,
Yeah, I do.
so you hear the garage door open. The door bursts open. It's Preston. He's
like,
got
"I got
4
heads."
heads. I'm Shiva, god of death. He wanders in.
Hey, they're human heads. So
Nakashiva.
And they just start bringing in tons of armaments. It's
like, hey,
Can't we just pull into the garage instead of stopping the driveway? And
Why
getting
bring-
across
you pulled in the garage.
Oh, okay.
Why
Yeah.
bring in the armaments? Why not just
Put up
bring
the
in
goals,
batteries
we're
and
playing
make more
soccer.
armaments?
hey,
Well, they were fabbing things out
Bartleby!
of
We can refab.
Hey, Bartleby!
Mean of
Bartleby,
success
go on.
Well, I'm 2 away, so, perfect.
okay.
Yeah, he's an async. It's the Watts McLeod. You've heard of it on the Firewall servers. So
I don't know if
Show
you're
some
getting,
respect.
I don't know if
totally
you're
just did
getting
that.
better or we're getting
Like, Bartleby,
worse.
go long.
You're
And
getting worse.
Yeah.
I've been about the same.
Do we know that they've been scanned and everything like that?
well, that's
No,
that's
we
what
haven't. That's
he's-
what I'll be doing.
that's what he'll be doing.
So you have their stacks. There's a male, appears to be a splicer morph. There's a female, what looks to be a fury by the neck muscles. There is another female. You recognize it as a futuromorph. And then there is a Neo Raven.
Male Splicer, male Fury, male Futura,
No, female Futura.
female, and a
Heath
male
Bar.
or female Raven.
All right.
You don't know.
Heath bars.
Okay.
You don't know about ravens to identify the sex.
I got 2. You want one?
Oh yeah.
I already have
Fair
one.
enough. All right. I'm going to.
Ross has good selection of candy.
Take the Wallopers and Heath.
You have multiple ego bridges to info lives, like you could all interrogate somebody
All right.
yourself. You know, it doesn't have to
I
be
will
Bartleby.
start with.
not really sure I have
Fury
anything
is going to be the
good.
muscle, obviously. I will go with the Futura first. Actually, can I do a scan first to see who it is in the Lost Project? Since I have
wait,
the
how
Lost
about that?
record.
Just compare it to the database.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you could reinstate the month and get a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I cook.
Well, get the mesh ID from them.
I mean,
Yeah,
They have
that's okay.
If they have all your crimes and shit, you could
Well,
probably get a
equipment's
lot of
being set
background
up.
even before you
Yeah,
start.
exactly. So I'm going to do that before I even talk to the Futura.
All right, you pull that up. The Futura is named Harmony. You didn't have last names until you left. but her name's Harmony. She had a record of escaping and a series of daredevil-esque behaviors across the system for a while. She would publicly do extremely dangerous things, which is consistent with her psych profile, as she was consistently scolded by the teachers for, cutting herself and diving off of high buildings, setting buildings on fire and waiting a certain amount of time to see if she can get out. Because, it's a symbol-space server. Physical pain isn't a real thing. And they kept on scolding her that one day you could die, but she never really got the message. So she's kind of an ultimate psychotic daredevil. She does a mountain climb on Mars about AF5, and she disappears, and nobody's heard of her ever since.
I see.
Huh.
She'll fit in quite well.
Okay. Well, I will...
Her mesh idea is Crazy Harmony.
Crazy Harmony. One of the things you do in psychosurgery is prep them for interrogation so that I get a plus 30% bonus on the intimidation check to get information out of them.
Yeah.
So, surgery, and make that.
I rolled
65.
Make mistakes.
Preston is cooking.
All right.
That's
Excellent. What are you cooking?
I fab some steaks.
Okay.
And I bought some other stuff too.
And a hat.
You
We're not
You can only cook if you fabbed a hat.
Fair enough.
All right. He's wearing it.
And I make the intimidate check too.
Even though, isn't this mainly to keep hair out of food? I have none of that.
As long
You
as
feel as if God demands it.
Tom, dance for the puppet master. Just dance away into the night.
54 out of 75 on my intimidate check to, for the interrogation. So.
Okay, you make the symbol-space server look exactly like the halls of school.
Yeah.
She's back.
Yeah.
She's terrified. She's huddled in the corner, shaking. She's alone. She's calling out. Her voice echoes back to her.
She didn't study for a test. She's naked.
Yeah, she's freaking out.
Her teeth are falling out and then yelling at her for jumping out of buildings.
All right.
Bad things happen.
So I'll just
the normal thing during
approach her
every
like I
test.
did. Did I know her in school?
Kill the body, the head will die.
She was not on your server.
Okay. I will go to
What's
her
for you?
as another student, actually looking like myself, and saying, "It's okay. You don't have to be scared anymore."
How did we get back here?
Well, let's talk it out. What were you doing last?
We were fabbing, and then they came, and they had so many guns, and how cool was that? There was just shit exploding everywhere, and I ducked around, and I got one of them. I think I got another one too, but then I don't remember.
Well, what were you doing before that?
It was really close, though.
I mean, why would they be coming after you?
Oh, I don't know. We were planning a thing. People are crazy.
A thing?
Like me.
I mean, that sounds like that's why they were pissed at you.
Yeah, like there were going to be all these explosions, and I had to run, and they were going to chase me with these robots that could make more explosions, and I was going to run through the explosions, and it was a microgravity, so I could jump really far. It would have been sweet.
Okay, well, I keep talking to her in that same way, just trying to get her to prod her into more and more details. Well, what about your friends? Who was telling you about this?
Phil plans all the stuff. Phil and Nia do, and then I mainly work with Lenore. But we're more of the thrill of the hunt. Phil's real smart. It would have been pretty cool.
Okay, so what else? So how long have you last time I heard about you was in when you were climbing that mountain in Mars. What happened to you after that?
Oh, I went underground. It got pretty heated up there. And the people I was with didn't come back down, and I didn't really want to explain why. So I kind of dropped out the guy, and eventually I just kind of fell in with the guys, and we've been hanging out ever since. They're awesome. They like what I like. It's not like school or where they tell you what you can do and not do. Am I going to get in trouble? Lots of stuff is blown up. Like they're going to have to recode lots of things.
We didn't tell you this was Tuesday.
Well,
Dude, we must hire this person.
If you just tell the truth, I think you'll be fine. Just tell me. Just let's get everything out in the open, and I don't think you'll be get in trouble anymore over that.
Okay. Well, when we got out of into the morphs, I thought it'd be really cool if I could put on a vac suit and hold on while I spaced it. So I blew the airlock. And then on the second day I was released, we...
Okay, so she's just going to keep talking.
Oh, she's just rattling off a list of insane shit she's ever done.
Of life to date.
Well, like a good therapist,
Well,
I'll sit
let's
there.
see.
I'll sit and listen.
First, the Earth
This
cooled.
is time accelerated.
They got too
I'll
big
be
and fat,
talking
so
to
they all
her
died
for a
because they turned into
while.
oil.
So it appears that
You should've just started
she
the
talks.
story with,
She eventually
"I've
gets to
got
the haunted stars.
Yeah.
They make their name knocking down over terraforming parallels in the Martian outback, which is typically the only way you can get actual credit money in the world anymore. But they liked it. She ran with a crew, a guy named Philip Yoakum, a guy named Nia Condorum, and Lenore, who nobody really knows. Lenore cannot talk. She's a failed uplift that is also async. She communicates solely through images, and she fucking hates humans.
So
she's
she's
just
already-
in it for the murdering humans part of thing.
We should give her the fucking crime boss. He'll like her.
But
That would actually be kind of
But she doesn't know a lot
Or
about the actual functioning of the group because basically her role seems to be, here's the most insane part of the job.
Okay.
And she does it just because it's fun.
Yeah.
She doesn't know much about ever what they're stealing or how it works. She just plays her role. She talks a lot about other jobs she's pulled, and they seem to happen in the same place. So apparently they train via simul space, but Crazy Harmony seems to be the type of person who cannot distinguish between simul space and the real life. So apparently they just rob the same bank over and over and over and over again, and then one time they do it. And she can't distinguish between it. So she's telling you about the job and all the different ways it's happened. Apparently they're going to rob the Cleary and Dutch Bank in the Stuyvesant building. And they've trained many times, but she says they've done it many times, and it's fun every time. So apparently, amongst all the stuff, there is a simul-space server that they use to run, VR missions.
Ooh.
Is that something that we received?
VR.
Or no?
Yeah, they
okay.
grabbed everything they got. They were
All right.
Blind could only fit so many corpses in the truck. He had to leave the rest of the stuff for you guys to pick up.
Okay. Well, I thank her, and then I'll let her. I'll turn it to basically. Hell, I'll give her a training session with the Wild Hunt, my Suicide Squad, so she can go.
You want to meet some fun people?
Hey, Wild Hunt! Here's someone you can practice with, and go hunt her, and give her some weapons, and let them go have fun with each other for a while. So.
Yeah. So are you watching them do that, or are you just like letting her
I'll
go?
tune in while I'm interrogating the other one.
Just have it on a screen in the background.
Yeah. So.
She makes very good friends with Lamb.
Yeah.
They are of one mind now.
Yay!
There's no way this is going to go
and
wrong.
one of the levels, she murders one of the Suicide Squad. You can re-station
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but because he gets too close to Lamb, and she doesn't want to lose Lamb like she lost her best friend to the Queen.
Oh, no.
Bartleby drops his steak while watching the Civil Space.
Oh, 5-second rule.
Otherwise, I'll have to invoke the 15-second rule.
Memories. I didn't
It's a
drop
Queen
this
house, guys. It's a Queen house. God. Calm down.
Blood coming out of your
See that yard?
There is no
It's a
steak!
Queen house.
Like, they're good.
That is a much more
Wait, we
severe
got
reaction.
the names Phil, Nia, and Lenore, so we got the names of the other people, so we could research them before we do profile them basically before we interrogate any of them. So why don't we all try and research?
I don't know how we're going to interrogate Lenore.
Well, in the civil space, we'll be able to talk. I mean, message each other.
Yeah.
Good job, Gerard.
Yeah, but they just communicate.
I know nothing.
They just communicate.
Do you have interest in the fall?
Well, wait, can Lenore can't speak, but can he read and write?
Images.
Images.
Completely illiterate.
Reclaimer
Okay.
blogs.
Basically,
Doesn't
already
know
from
words.
the Warlock, so.
Yeah.
What?
Reclaimer blogs.
Wait, you're an artist. You could talk.
You can
to
do
Lenore.
reclaimer blogs, yeah.
No.
What?
Are you going to get a... Are you
Dude,
gonna
I'm an artist too.
No, he's not.
And I'm an upload.
No, I failed it.
I'm an artist
He's
and
doing
I'm an upload.
research.
Okay, yeah. So you can.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were going to
Lenore.
post more blogs.
Yay!
Basic
First, let's all
research
do a
with the
research
Aegis
on it.
Titans coming
I-
to that
25.
right now to the Earth.
Basic research rolls.
Okay.
I got a 7 for Phil.
Philip
that one.
Joachim appears nowhere. You have no idea. No, the mesh doesn't come up with anything that would be remotely
So
on
next
Erato. Nia Condorum, it could be the Nia Condorum, a bit of a celebrity. Nia Condorum is somewhat of a celebrity once a year, namely this type of year. She's a subject of the clearest Titan footage on record. and her death is regularly shown in documentaries about the fall. In the footage, a headhunter corners a pair of children in a bombed-out building before being fragged by a haggard-looking woman with a railgun. The woman was Nia, mother of the two siblings being chased by the headhunter, and she fought her way across all of Exsurgent-infected Goa to get back to her kids. However, shortly after reuniting with the children, a fractal fills the security camera footage and consumes all three. It's considered one of the most summed up and clearest footage of the fall ever. It shows both human resistance and triumph, and then the ultimate failure of Earth.
I gave the names to everybody.
Nia was lucky enough to work for a hypercore already established off-world, so she had a backup off-world. But other than that, she's not been seen since she's been satiated. Because of the Cognite stuff, that she is torrented. She is on footage as being uploaded. And as such, she can't hold a job. She can't work in any security footage. She's not allowed in most habitats because she's one tiny basilic cask away from becoming a psychopath if the Titans ever come back. So she's basically dropped off the map since she got eaten. She's just she's a typical soundbite in the documentary of the
We
worst
could
event
very well
in
have
history.
just seen footage of her during the Let's Show disturbing footage of the fall.
Yeah, no, it was just the first. Everything else was like bunnies and screams and all that stuff you'll never see again.
Okay.
I never saw it in the first place.
Yes, we will.
Lenore.
Yes, we can.
To remember what we've lost.
Anybody do a research check on Lenore?
You have no idea. Nothing about her.
Would it be possible to look at her, like, we have the head, so we have some DNA or whatever. Would it be possible to figure out, like, who engineered Lenore, or, like what
You have
corporation?
some about
Yeah, I was about to say, what
bioengineering.
corporation?
Or, like,
specifically-
knowing what her flaw is and that she has acing powers, would it be possible to do some sort of, backtracking on, like...
I'd say bioengineering at minus 30 on the head.
Okay. I don't know.
Or could there just be a general? That's like a general research on any corporations that specialize in avian uplifts.
No, they're all pretty much getting into business now.
Okay.
Avians are pretty old.
Okay.
What about interest X humans? Okay. No, I failed.
Well, you've got all their plans. I'm not going to make it hard to get everything. You just
All right.
You can
Well,
talk.
we'll talk to each of them anyway. So, Tom, why don't you talk to Lenore first?
Okay, you're an animal.
And you can talk in pictures since you can draw, right?
Yeah.
All right. What symbol space? What symbol space do you use?
What do you think? You can assist me. Like I'm not very good.
We don't know anything.
I mean, I
about
can
you.
interview, but I'm not very good at like interrogation.
I'm going to go obvious. A gothic mansion.
Why would we do that?
That's a little too on the nose.
Okay, a windswept seashore with a tree. You can sit on.
One tree, no
Yeah.
leaves, bare bark.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, could we like an umbrella?
Yeah.
Like some drinks and.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, keep it tasteful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you res in. Lenore is hopping around, looking around. You can immediately see that she is pre-human socialization. She's a raven. She's a hyper-intelligent raven, but she does not care for humanity at all. She's full-blown mercurial.
Bird is the word.
So she's just hopping around and looking at you.
Like I was like, it's gonna. It'll be like I don't like. This chick is freaking my shit out. Like, what do I say to her?
Nothing, because she can't understand you.
Show her a picture of the bank.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that.
You
Actually,
see,
do we have any footage of any of their runs through the?
not yet. You haven't got it.
Okay.
Well, you could do it like a simulated flyby of the bank.
Yeah. Bird's eye view of it.
A little entropic pop. She's projecting at you. It's a picture of the man whose head you have.
Phil.
He appears to be talking to someone and going, and then it just goes away. So somebody flips you off. So she talks in clips of things she's seen.
Okay.
And here's my co-host, clips of a random bank robbery.
Do we have a picture of Manjappa?
What? Oh no!
No,
Oh no! You don't.
No, we do. Yeah, we do. He at the thought before the right. Like,
Oh
we
yeah,
have the
yeah.
footage,
You got a picture of a guy in a Faraday suit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can
Well,
show
wait.
the
No,
guy.
wasn't he interviewing somebody before he dropped the?
He shot a guy in the head, grabbed his stack because they wanted to keep that one around,
Okay.
and then left.
Okay. Oh, it was the.
And you saw it, and you saw it through a plate of food.
Yeah, that's it.
So the resolution wasn't that great. The spaghetti was not in HD.
Well, the spaghetti was in HD, just the rest of the picture.
Space food.
Space food.
Incredible space meat.
Show
Access to that technology? We make ourselves next.
an image of the cave, like where we found them. Mm-hmm. No body. Yeah.
She shows you the firefight. There's Reaper morphs. They're getting slagged with plasma. Crazy Harmony is ripping the guts out of one when she finally gets taken down. There's another one. One man just seems to be walking around, touching people, and then being completely ignored. Just gunfire all around him. It's the same man who flipped you off. And then you see something move really fast and decapitate that man, and then it goes black.
That's gonna be proxy clean.
Yeah. Speed 4. Fuck off.
All right. Actually, should I ask her about what she plans to do now?
Yeah.
What she plans to do now? Obviously, that this whole operation's a bust.
Well, she's in our mercy, so like you could just. I mean, she can't
it's hard
understand
to
you.
it's hard to ask complicated questions. You kind of have to inception it. Simplest version of what you're looking for. Blah.
You get the impression that they basically show her what to do. She understands that it might lead in some humans dying, and therefore does it. Like,
hey, baby, want to kill all humans?
She's not stupid, but she's
Show
not
a picture of her in the
planning.
bank with a question mark next to it. So it's like, what were you going to do?
Okay.
Animals? It's
Do that. Like, basically, try to ask, like, what is your job in all this?
She shows you the whole heist from her perspective.
Okay.
She doesn't really understand secrecy.
No, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So
She's like Yes Man from New Vegas.
yeah, so she tells you what she was going to do the entire time. So you get her part of it.
What was?
Well, I'll show you the whole heist.
Okay.
It's pretty complex.
Okay. We'll talk to the other two people first.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, when we go, hey, do you think we could hire her? Because we always end up killing.
Most of us are the people she would want to
If
kill.
she doesn't have any secrecy policy at all, Firewall would not like that.
Also, 100% of the people that she's okay with not killing is you. The rest of us... and him, sorry. The rest of us, she would peck our heads off.
No, you could give her. We could wipe her memories of the last the last month or whatever, and then you could give her to a mercurial habitat or group and say this is somebody who that needs help. No, don't ask questions, and then you get some favors.
Your booster goes off. You land in the bathroom. You break the mirror,
that's all
and
later.
you destroy
Like, we're not gonna do
the
anything
brass
with their
candle.
stats right now.
I feel a little.
I
bit
love that
tragedy.
candelabra, you rat bastard.
Actually, can I just roll to see what the extent of the damage is? Really?
Sure.
That's.
I feel a little bit of.
I feel bad that you
responsibility
keep just
for
making me
I feel
break
responsibility for
stuff.
harmony. I shouldn't. But,
Or you do. It's only the candlestick. God damn it.
You're paying for that. It's not coming out of my security deposit.
So let's talk to Nia. I'll do the same psychosurgery thing again. Prep her, make her receptive to answering questions.
Yeah.
All right, roll for it.
All right. 32 on psychosurgery.
How do you intimidate her?
Yeah. 64 on the intimidate. So, just I guess I'm going to be an asshole, and it's going to be Earth, post-apocalyptic. And,
Like the Matrix.
Burned out, maybe some tentacles around the horizon.
We have the... Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that music video.
We have the footage.
Oh.
She's visibly shaken,
Play
but
the music.
she knows the score. I mean,
Hey Ross,
Yeah.
make yourself look like you have a weird fanged worm for an arm too.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not going to freak myself out. I'm going to be normal. That's why she would want to talk to me.
Program it so her eyes blow
all right.
out.
So out of the twisting black forms from hell, what's your avatar? Just your morph?
Me at school.
A tiny
It's you as a little boy.
a child with white hair. That's not creepy at all.
That's never been creepy ever.
All right, so you see her.
Yeah.
You should just put her in a cornfield.
Where are my children? What have you done with them?
There is a
They're
village
just
thing going on. Just make multiples of them.
Where are they, you bastard? We did what you said!
Is that what you were promised?
She just starts crying.
Okay, perhaps ease off on the
right.
terror.
Actually, I'll fade away. It's like, well, let you pop in, Resin, and the.
I only have intimidate. So.
You can just talk. I
Swear to me!
Is it time to rattle the cages?
You don't have to do it. You can just talk.
Hey, do you want me to try?
I don't think a tentacle monster is.
You're not.
I don't have to look like that
Try
when I
and
go in
eat
there.
Well, let Jason in.
Well,
or whoever wants to go in can go in.
What is this?
So-
We did what you said. We tried, but the plan was out. We were still going through with it. We were on the way when they. Why? Why did you do this?
Whoa.
I did everything you said.
Well,
They have your children?
You're not with him?
we're friends.
No.
Well, who are you? Can you help us?
I'm a fellow survivor. I look around.
Maybe we shouldn't have sent him in there.
No, we'd like to help, actually.
I like helping people.
Manjappa,
What
as
happened?
you were aware of, is not a nice person.
I saw the footage and you were very heroic.
I used to work for Omnicore, as you and every fucking person knows, and I can't get work because they saw me get uploaded even after I went off, and we got infected with something in the backup server. It was in the white zone on Mars. So they rezzed me, but once they figured out, they cold storaged everybody in the server, and then Omnicore went under, and my kids were in there. It was part of my contract, but I could never get them out. And then this man approached me, and he had a Ghost Rider module, and he said that, and they were in there. My two children were in there. I heard their voices for the first time in years, and he said that I could get their full. I could sleeve them, and he'd pay for it all. And he'd give us new identities if I convinced Phil to go through with the job. We do normally make our own work, and I guess we should have kept on doing it, but I couldn't pass it up. I've been trying for years to get them out, but I can't get enough credit to buy morphs for them, and they have no skills. They won't. They're not useful in society yet. They were 11 and 8, so it was the only way I could do it.
So the man was Manjappa? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's the name he gave.
Did he tell you what he wanted?
I never even saw him. He went through a puppeted case, and he just showed up with the Ghost Rider. He had instructions for contacting him on there, and then my children. But where's the Ghost Rider module? Where are my kids?
Was there one with the stuff?
No,
No,
that's what Manjappa was using.
He's
as
actually,
leverage.
No, it would be wherever he is.
Well, we're going.
No. He gave me my kids. They were with me, but I couldn't sleeve them until.
Wait, do we have a Ghost Rider module with this stuff?
There was a Ghost Rider module on her body.
Okay, I'll load it up.
Well, we don't have the body.
but it was taken.
It's been incinerated.
Okay.
Oh shit! Well, wait, if it was
Their kids are still backed up, but they're in the cold storage on Mars, and there's no way to get to them. So
Yet.
That we know of.
and they're probably asyncs as well.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Are you saying there's something wrong with asyncs? There's nothing.
No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you.
Well, the person who's dealing with you, Manjappa, is a dangerous criminal, and we're trying to catch him. Tell us what you know, and perhaps we can help you.
He's not a dangerous criminal. I'm a dangerous criminal. He's a suit, if I've ever seen one. Dangerous criminals have some form of code, at least for the most part.
That's true.
This guy's he's pure hypercorp. I've known him all my life. He wanted the job done, and he told us all of this, but it just kept going south. We lost the escape plan. Our fabricators got disturbed. We were waiting for some bitch to show up, and we were going to use her identity, but she never showed. She was supposed to come up right before.
Who was it?
Whoever killed Artemis, something like that.
Yeah.
She was some loose end that Manjappa used, and we were going to use her to get into the bank. Apparently, she'd had her used some sort of a bank account from that bank before, and he gave us the number, and she gives you the number of the black account. Apparently, he had an account there for years, and she was on a list of users, and she was going to get us in, but he was robbing his own bank. It was bizarre.
Or a bank account. He has an account with. Is that my?
That's
The
way
black
in.
budget is through Cleary and Dutch.
Yeah, that's the way in.
So he was using his own funds to fund the robbery of the bank that held the
What
account.
was it? What he must have
wants
told you
a
what
specific
what
box.
did he tell you
Yeah.
what the safe deposit box was, or what the contents were? Were there any?
He just told us a number and he said one of us could carry it.
56837.
It wasn't radioactive. It wasn't dangerous.
No, he said just don't open it. He said the deal was off if we opened it.
Fair enough. Is there anything else you can tell us?
Can you get? Where are my kids? Where?
We don't know.
Where are my
We
children?
will look for them.
They were on my shoulder. I had a Ghost Rider. I skin flexed it so I wouldn't lose it. It was attached to me. There's no, so I don't know where my body's at. But if you,
I'll
you
send a
get
message to
Blind.
Blind saying there might be important data on the Ghost Rider module. So and see what he. Yeah, hopefully maybe there'll be a nick of time thing. So so I send that out instantly or again it's a message.
Okay.
With a priority. And then
Little red flag.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll talk to Phil after we.
All right, what do you want to res Phil in?
Let's see here. We don't know anything about him. Why don't we do it the lobby of the bank? And we'll all be in there in business suits. And we'll all, just have a, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I fill out a suit.
Can we have like cigars and shit?
Yeah. Psychosurgery again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a top hat.
We're just having a business.
Hold on.
Wait, I want
I got a 3 on the psychosurgery.
You get 2 monitors.
And I got a 66 out of 75 on my intimidate check. So
Okay.
yeah.
Critical success.
Yep. So make it as cold at like
Swear to me.
the employee review.
Swear to us.
hell,
Champagne.
is what I'm going for. In
Okay.
terms of theme, I guess.
We're in the bank, but if you look out the windows, the fall is going on
Yeah,
outside.
something like that.
And the length
So,
of years are coming. Forward.
Phil, how are we doing?
This is good. I'm perturbed.
Oh, good.
You have some skill at this.
We
Been touched by the angels, are we? I know it goes.
Good. So tell us about
He built a
yourself,
squad
Phil.
entirely out of burners.
It's so much
They're
more
all
polite to
insane.
just ask rather than
Fine, fine.
open your mind.
Fine.
Perfectly fine. I wouldn't recommend it, by the way. You don't want to sleeve me sleeved in a biomorph. But, you won fair and square. I love to talk about myself. It's so rare that I get to. You see, the last thing I remember in the fall was the bite of the buzzsaw through my neck. And the next thing I know, I woke up 8 years later on Mercury. Apparently, some gate crashing key had gone in the first in and found my stack. Out of the system, apparently. They never told me where it was at. Anyway, they kept me quarantined and they sleeved me in a splicer just to see what would happen. And they wouldn't let me talk to my family or anything. And it was about a year while I was in there. And then, they came in and they realized I was safe. And the doctors examined my morph, make sure I was doing okay. I was on half rations. And then they suddenly asked me who I was and why I was in their room. And then I asked what was going on, if it was a trick, and I went outside and I begged the main doctor. He was talking to me, and then she asked me who I was and what I was doing in the room. And then after I explained it to the doctors, and they said, well, you're not authorized to be here, and they touched my arm, they asked me who I was and what I was being in the room.
He erases data about himself in people's minds?
And it seems to happen that way. So I walked out of the Mercury base, and then I walked onto a shuttle leaving, and they, were going to stop me, but then I just told them I belonged there once they touched me, and I left. And then I went to go see my family, and I couldn't stop them from hugging me until they got there. And then they asked me, "Who are you?" She's married now to another man, and I got the band together because I have a skill.
A reformatting
skill.
touch.
Wow.
So what did Manjappa want?
Who cares? It was a job.
It was a job.
Just a number in a box, right?
See, if they shoot at you, that proves they see you.
And that's what you want?
And the thing is like you got to go someplace where they're really looking for you, because nobody else pays attention.
I see. So psychotherapy, I guess.
He just wants to be remembered.
Yeah, is that his deal?
Phil is a Titan experiment.
Yeah.
Phil should not be out in the world.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't remember him is that the people who discovered him don't remember him. Nobody remembers him. If he's sleeved in a biomorph, his power erases himself from everywhere. He just walks through. So that it's very useful in bank robbery.
Yeah.
But he's
And it
literally
appears
applying.
asyncs can resist it. But everybody else kind of forgets that Phil was ever there.
That only works when he's in a biomorph, though, right?
Yeah, he can't do it to you now because you're
Right.
in a symbol space.
Oh,
Which is why he's so thrilled to talk to you.
Yeah.
that's like the coolest, awful thing ever.
Yeah. It's like a Twilight Zone episode. An Eclipse Phase.
Wait, hold on. Old Earth history.
It's reverse,
I get that reference!
it's reverse memento.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow.
That sucks.
Damn it.
So I'll talk to him and interrogate, ask him about
No,
what his plan is.
Get him a Polaroid camera.
And say, that was, I know what you mean being different. I'm one of the Lost Project. I know what you mean.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. But
You
it's
know
not
what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
being too empathetic there might piss him off.
But your powers, as far as I know, they don't. There's different levels. I think you're on a whole different level than anyone else. Maybe we can get you some help.
Can I make some sort of biochem check on that?
That would be
You
so.
can look at his head, yeah.
Don't
Not
touch.
gonna touch
Do
it.
not touch. What is his head doing here?
12. So even at minus 30 that I'm sure you're going to give me.
Horribly weird.
Horribly weird.
Okay.
Science
Is
has
this
reached
even
its end.
Is this DNA?
You got to
going-
the end of the science road.
Okay.
Is this DNA? Because it appears to be screaming at me.
Fabbing up a specimen container Faraday box.
Yeah, you can do that.
And
Basically,
That's where the
for the rest of the lunar tier, you have access to anything you want in the books. If you want it, don't just tell me you want it, and see if it can.
Where are my PDFs?
All the Reaper more.
So, well, I mean, it takes time.
Yeah.
But
I want all
I've been
ham.
thinking that. I've been thinking about that.
So basically, you're
are you
opening
still
up-
talking to Phil?
If he asks him if he has anything else to add to it, we're
So
just so you know we're opposition to Manjappa, but we're not entirely unreasonable. So, if there's anything else you'd like to add, this would be the time.
It would have been a great job. I assume you are the guys cutting off the escape route, but I mean, before you guys started messing with it, it never goes the way it's supposed to.
No.
But it was a piece of work. I still think that we would have pulled it off. It would have been down in the history books. It would have been really great. No one would have forgotten about it.
That's true. Well, you might. Well, we want to get to Manjappa, so we might.
Just say the fix isn't completely out yet.
Well, Nia's pretty good with the security stuff, and we cased the joke pretty well. You could see my plan, but you with the norms here, I don't know how you're going to pull it off.
This is going to be a challenge. So, thank you for your time. And then we end the employee reviews.
All right, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then when I get back, I'll show you what their plan was.
Okay, so let's take a look at the actual thing.
I want all the ham.
Seriously, I think you guys should consider spacing the house.
No, we're not.
I don't think that
Damn
would
it.
work.
He is a sociopath, and he thinks that's a bad idea.
No, on practical grounds, I don't think it's going to fix too many problems. I mean, if it would work, yeah, then fuck it, let's do it. But
They're killing an entire habitat.
well, not the entire habitat, just most
Part
of
of
the
it.
habitat.
Look, I'm from here. I don't want everything dead.
It's not dead.
million
That's the
people
beauty of this cortical stack technology.
Not
you
everybody
got.
has stacks.
Everybody who's
And dying.
Everybody in Ridgeville, USA, over here will.
yeah.
Dying is not as fun as you think it is.
Skyrim.
None of we're all that.
Yeah.
16th level.
I mean, there's only three things we have to be concerned
great.
about. You
What do
know,
you-
the security,
Survival.
the sensors,
16,
and,
actually.
What's his name?
There's only three
I
things.
will-
Okay, no, there's a.
God damn it.
That will date this
How-
actual play.
How long were you waiting to do that?
I just remembered to do it now, so.
Okay, first off, before you start explaining things, I have a big question.
Yes.
What
We've
is
got,
the meaning
you know,
of life?
We've got 26 different, what have yous in here, and they all have plus and minuses to defense, all the things on this list.
Yeah.
Is plus good for us or bad for us?
Plus means you get that token. If you take it down, you get that token in that level on the first page in the mechanic.
Yeah.
Minus means you fuck it up. That's how many tokens I take away.
Okay.
You can gain tokens with research stuff. I'm going to let you figure that out for yourself.
Yeah.
But that's for actually going through the heist. If you can take it down, you get those tokens. You can get some tokens beforehand, but only a limited number. You get tokens for doing research in certain areas.
Okay.
You get tokens for speccing against certain things. But if you take it down, you get that much on a token for future rolls in that area. If you fuck it up, you lose that many tokens.
Okay.
So, for example,
so if it says +4, then we would gain +4 tokens for that area.
Doing that
we could use to improve our rolls on this.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got to find some miniatures for this.
Thad and I talked yesterday. Yesterday.
It might have been yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Every day before today is yesterday to me, so yes.
Okay. And we were thinking that we're gonna we need to overwhelm them entirely. We thought, there are two ways we could have done this. We could do, high stakes, or we could try and sneak in, but we don't have enough information.
Well, I see three main approaches. One would be stealth, one would be speed, and one would be, what's the third?
Sorry, I should have done
I will break this on your head.
Trickery. And we have a potential trickery angle if we can, set someone up as Artemis to go in there. But
you do have Artemis Ecto, so you have all her.
Well, I'm just saying we can't depend.
But I mean, it depends on getting you have to fake a brain scan of Artemis, which is
possible.
All right, can you guys move around? I get closer.
I can jump.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so overall, the whole plan was to coordinate by ego sense, negating the need to disable mesh surveillance.
Right, because they'll know when
because
to
they
attack
can
it.
pick out what they were saying across the air, so they were just going to not use the mesh at all.
Yeah.
That was their big part of the plan. Artemis is the only part of the conspiracy that they didn't know was publicly destroyed, so they thought she was still coming. She was supposed to show up. Phil was going to kill her and steal her identity. Shortly before noon on Fall Day, which has already happened, Phil would, and this is Phil in his lovely dapper suit, Phil would enter the bank and ask to open a safety deposit box. So he would go through perfectly normal, ask to open a safety deposit box in the bank lobby, using Artemis information. So she had already been using the black budget. She was a trusted customer. Phil's information would all be legit and get him to the vault, and the trail he would left would lead to Artemis, and no one would remember his morale if he wanted to anyway. That's how he rolls. Using cover identity they had established in the previous weeks, Nia would smuggle Lenore into the Erato subtunnels as she is disguised as a maintenance worker. So this is Nia, and this will be Lenore, and they were going to go underground. And then, while Phil is chatting up the bank official, Nia hacks the airlock using her security skills, and Lenore flies through the laser field, not touching any of the sides, and disables the door, because why would you secure that door when the entire player is pressurized and covered in lasers? As she did that, she would disable the security. Then Nia, in a privacy shroud and a chameleon cloak, comes down the hallway. When the guards come to investigate, she takes them out. At that point, Lenore flies around the nanomanipulators and disables the security in the basement via the substation. Then Nia enters the substation and loads fabrication plans for high explosives, so they didn't have to carry with them and risk chem sniffers. Then Nia teaches the access code she learns to Lenore. And for the evacuafall exit, Nia climbs, opens the hatch as the things are being fabbed. Lenore flies through just as Phil makes it to the brain scan, whose brain is so fucking weird, it's going to make the brain scan seem like it malfunctioned and not be his fault. Then Lenore flies in, and as he's distracting the guards, Lenore types in the key code to the evacuafall exit, comes in, and lets in crazy Harmony. Harmony climbs up the evacuafall and begins to go while he gets in the elevator and pops up into the bank vault. So they're up there. And Nia is attaching explosives to the power conduit and beneath the vein. So she is wiring up the basement. And then Phil is escorted through this facility. He demands to be taken to the vault for an inspection before committing to an account. He agrees to having an armed escort. So the guards take him all into the vault, and he starts looking around. As soon as the sound dampener kicks on for the fall remembrance, Harmony blows the evacuafall door up on the 43rd floor. And the guard and hits the guard station with overlord grenades. Then she starts shooting everything that moves. She also has Lenore tucked in her with there. After the entropics alert the guards of an attack, Phil uses his power to make them forget he's there. So they are confused for the 5 seconds as the system freaks out. Once the explosion is felt through the building, Nia then blows the power conduit. The power to the security system is then cut and has to switch over to the blackout. While the security cameras go dark, Phil kills the guards and takes the security deposit box. Nia and Lenore run down the hallway, killing everything they see. Nia blows a hole through the window with a hellburst grenade, kills a random employee, steals his stack, and jumps off to begin free running down the bank skywalk. Lenore still in hand. Lenore then leaves and flies out doing aerial reconnaissance. So Harmony can plan a free running route on the skywalk where there are tons of civilians and shops and people and lots of bots chasing her because they think she's good. So, because she just escaped the building with a stack and they think that's what they stole, the quick response team then leaves and chases after Harmony, whereas Phil nicely walks out and evacuates with everyone else through the evacufall.
That is a nice cover.
Nia throws heat grenades once he lands, killing all the guards. Phil leaves, goes down the basement, and through the basement hatch, they blow that, spacing the building and evacuating through the bottom of the thing. So as they are chasing Crazy Harmony, the bots going through, they've lost all communication because they've lost power with the oversight. And the default bot AI says to kill any threat. Whereas Harmony runs to the nearest other hyper-elite bank, engaging their securities, and so there is a war in the sky between automated security services.
But don't know the difference between...
That no longer can tell the difference between each other. Thus, Lenore and Harmony escape, seemingly with what they came to steal, whereas the actual one goes out through the basement, none the wiser, until they realize that the entire city is now being spaced, and they have to panic to seal the hole, which is in fact the only way they can trace them.
So they escape through the hole.
Wow.
That's where it's at, and everything.
And create a system-wide
But we didn't
emergency.
realize
That's exactly my plan, too.
And they create a system-wide emergency as when the power cuts off on the sound dampener, there are explosions going to the side.
Oh yeah, all this
being
would be
killed.
happening in absolute silence.
All of it would be having absolute silence, so security systems would not be engaged as much as they would be, and then they will realize that the city is slowly leaking air and have to seal it as soon as possible without knowing what actually happened. As the person who actually had it just walked out of the building.
What's in the box?
Yeah.
So that was their plan. It was even better before you started knocking out Nectar. Originally, they were all going to leave through here and just wait at Nectar, as they were all in biomorphs when the LLA invaded. They would be hostages, and the LLA would escort them out of the system with their theft.
Wow. That is pretty ridiculous.
Like he said, it was a piece of art.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
It's pretty cool. So you guys plan a version of that.
Yeah.
I think I could do what these do.
Nuke the Earth from orbit.
Well,
But here's the thing. Now you know the plan.
Yeah.
Blind has said he wants to talk to you guys.
okay.
And here's the thing. If you're going to do this, you have to ask permission.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Well,
Bank has
considering how much
never...
stuff we'll be
An
asking
LLO
for.
bank has never been robbed before. And it is extremely illegal. If you guys get caught, you're pretty much done as Firewall agents, at least in your current identities, as you will be hunted to the ends of the earth by LLA. Yeah, you'd be hunted on the earth by the LLA, by the PC, pretty much everybody.
Time to gate crash.
That'd be the only way to get away from it. So that's the thing. And there we go. So here's the thing. I have... you're going to have a proxy meeting with all the proxies. So you're going to have to nominate one person to talk to the meeting, convince them to do anything. And I've got tiny little character descriptions for all the other proxies.
All right.
I've got Proxy Inner, which I suggest someone who played in Venus play that one. Proxy Clean will be in the meeting. There's Proxy X, Proxy Goat, and Proxy 2.
I want to be whichever one allows me to be the
I guess
weirdest.
I'll be team leader since I'm team leader.
Yeah, you got to vote on who you want to say, and everybody else plays
It'll
proxy.
be you or you. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I'll be
roster.
blind, so just for the sake of continuing.
I mean, do you really want to do it, Tom, or would you rather be a proxy?
I don't know. I mean, I host a show.
Yeah, you do. But you can't take this, Tom. You can't.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Time I run that bank!
They will pull your,
God, you fuckers!
they will pull your beak out.
I like my beat.
Oh, by the way, I took other photos. This
You got
is
punked.
this is what the actual skyscraper looks like, only surrounded by other skyscrapers.
Ah.
And this is what the skywalks look like.
That's cool.
And these are the bots that were chasing Harmony.
Oh wow.
They're called rubbers.
The Skywalks have any what kind of
Skywalks are like
safety-
big open malls.
Are there any
It's
like
Sky
safety
Mall?
nets and then
No
safety
one
nets and
shops
things
at
like that for
Sky
people
Mall.
to fall? Or is it just sort of
There
you
are
know-
very high railings, but you can jump off to your death if you so wish.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh yeah, we're all going to need dead switches for this.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Dead switches, alternate identities, and
Preferably new more.
Well, we
new
have to
morphs
hack
for at
the
least the three of us.
DRM.
But anyway, we need to. Who's doing the proxy meeting?
I'll give you a hint. Okay, Proxy 2 is
Just give
not
me a
human.
thing.
Proxy Goat is scum. Proxy X maybe was human sometime
I'll take
until
that
they
one.
left the system.
The scum one sounds fun.
Proxy Clean is Proxy Clean. And Proxy Inner is Tailwind. He's got a promotion.
I want X.
I want to be the scum one.
Okay.
Proxy X.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
Proxy
be
Goat.
team leader. I think I have.
I'll take
more.
clean.
All right, Proxy X.
Of course, Tom.
I'll take Inner.
Oh, wait, who's the non-human?
You are
Protect your
Tillman.
Punisher.
Wait,
Your
who's-
space Punisher.
You are Tillman from Venus. You okay with Proxy 2?
I don't care.
Okay. So, how do I pause this? You take a
just
moment
hit the
to
red
read your
button.
sheet.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
The red button?
Yeah, that'll stop it on the.
All right. Short break.
Actually running. It'll start saying like one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
There's a 5 and a 6.
Yay!
There's a 7.
And we're back.
9, 10,
Caleb remembers
11.
numbers!
English teacher.
He is an English teacher.
Anyway, so Bartleby has been elected to go to the proxy meeting. I will be blind. So let's introduce our characters. So what's your avatar look like, everybody? So Proxy Goat, you go first.
Can't do the voice yet. It's still too funny. I apparently am a satyr that is well endowed in both sexes.
And what is your claim to fame?
Goat is pretty terrible with OPSEC, so everyone on the Darkcast knows she's Samurai Katniss, prominent organizer on the Scum Swarm Karma Bomb. Though a small swarm, Karma Bomb famously ranges far and wide, mitigating all the way to Venus to the Belt and back. The swarm's route is how Firewall executes most of the physical smuggling it requires. While her travels make her unable to participate in most missions, Goat has the single best recruitment record in all of Firewall. Yeah, that's right. Here. Her gregarious personality and seemingly universal connection make her the first friendly face many exurgent, shocked future Sentinels see. She's contributed a number of valuable agents to the cause over the past decade, and I like this last bit at the end as well. She's as likely to offer a young agent cookies as she is experimental hallucinogenics, or cookies filled with experimental hallucinogenics. And she also recruited, she raised Inner, Blind, and X. So you guys are just so adorable.
All right, Proxy Clean.
Just want to pinch your cheeks and various other places.
All you need to know about me is that I'm proxy clean. Like, as for my claim to fame, it involves killing a lot of people, and I fear I don't need to say much more than that.
Pretty much.
Do you look like Mr. Clean?
Space Punisher.
Yeah, what is this avatar?
By the way, on Proxy Clean's under relationships, it just says ... are for the weak.
Yes.
I look like a black woman wrapped in it entirely in a plain, oversized kimono, and I have a samurai sword.
Wait, like The Matrix.
Like, I hated that movie.
I'm blind, still blind in his creepy S&M morph.
Awesome.
Doing his OPSEC thing. Who are you?
Proxy Inner and an immaculately groomed Nordic businessman in a finely fabricated smart suit. For the claim to fame, actually, do we...
Go ahead, yeah.
I was like telling right now, Inner is the name given to Proxy Tillman. Old Alice Proxy Tillman. After its promotion, his handling of the team on Venus was merely a trial period to test his ability to lead a cell. While much intel was gathered, Firewall was not pleased with this level of exposure, damage, or governmental destabilization caused by the crew. He's taking it rough. And he needs to hear our side. Tillman stuck around, forking himself and staying underground to help stabilize governmental interest, even while his Alpha worked with the PC diplomatic corps to exploit the Morningstar constellation. He managed to accomplish quite a bit of damage control and get himself promoted to an enviable position within the PC diplomatic corps, but only at great personal expense and suffering. His newfound influence as a double agent and dedication to the cause saw him promoted to full proxy status. So, and also, you gentlemen annoy me greatly. That's like, and I only see Goat as a means to an end.
I'll be a means to your end anytime.
Oh, he's back, everybody. Proxy X.
Proxy X, Avatar. A dinosaur centipede radar dish looking thing. Honestly, pretty hard to look at. Not much is known about X, but rumors on the Darkcast say he is some sort of prominent scientist gone gate hopping and presumed dead. It is surmised that somehow he made it back into the system and gained entrance into Firewall due to the wild sight he'd witnessed on unmapped exoplanets. X gained the trust of the organization by infiltrating and informing on a number of X-human threats over the years. He is seldom suspected, merely because, for all intents and purposes, he is an X-human. While all of X's views on transhumanity are tiresomely provincial, he does want to see them protected and has proven his loyalty over and over again.
All right, and
Over and over.
and Proxy
And
2.
the only person there more well endowed than, the goat. Dinosaur!
Dinosaur radar dish.
Proxy 2, just an unremarkable human male in street clothes. Yeah, human. That's what I am.
Oh, and I'd like to integrate his AGI into my consciousness.
You're always number one with me.
Claim to fame, 2 is an AGI raised to sentience and given full citizenship in the titanium Commonwealth. 2 became a Firewall agent when it hacked into a secure simul-space meeting to scold the proxies participating for their flimsy security. Once in the organization, 2 provided exceptional or coordinating workflow amongst a wide variety of infolife think tanks maintained by the conspiracy. Whenever a basilisk hack needs to be dissected or a Titan artifact reverse engineered, 2 is considered the expert to call.
All right, Bartleby. You res into a blank white simul space. As you're there, a series of lecterns pop up around you. 6 of them. And behind the one in front of you, you see Blind's avatar. And again, Bartleby, is this information you've downloaded about the heist accurate?
Yes.
What do we plan on doing about this?
Well, we have an opportunity here. An opportunity to finally stop the mastermind of this conspiracy that has done so much damage. Manjappa has not met in person with the haunted stars and does not keep contact with him. So if we do what the haunted stars were trying to do, we would have an opportunity, a window in which to meet Manjappa and lure him in.
So you plan on getting a fake version of whatever he was trying to steal and then pawning it off?
Well, we don't know what it is, so we can't possibly fake it. So we actually steal it and then take it to him and then capture him.
Are you... Wait, just let me... Are you proposing knocking over one of the most secure facilities in the entire solar system?
Well, we've been looking over the plans, and they have some plans that need some work, some adaptation for our group's capabilities. But yes, we believe that this is worth the cost, the risk.
What's the risk?
Well, the risk is
some
an
things
unknown.
are harder to clean up than others.
yes, this is
We
true.
should
It
already
seems
know.
your team's up to their old tricks, Inner.
Unfortunately, so I would hope by this time they would have learned the word of discretion. But unfortunately, that lesson seems to be lost somewhere in the multitudes of morphs they seem to have sleeved into. Particularly,
You would have rather them, let somebody take over an entire habitat and stage a riot?
Well,
that's like and shoot up the place like an old West vid.
Yes. Well, to be fair, in the last week we have stopped 2 major exurgent infections and stopped a rebellion, and successfully met with the most powerful triad in the PCR. I mean, we have proven that we if anyone can pull it off, it is us. But Manjappa, we have proven that Manjappa is weaponizing Titan technology and has deployed it in the system. What else is it capable of? We have to find out what's in there.
So you should give him the opportunity of, achieving what he needs to...
right.
Well, to be honest...
How do you prevent... I guess my big question is, how do you prevent this from going completely tits up and him...
Well, once we have it, we also have the opportunity to examine it before we get a look at it, before we meet him. And we can probably find out what it is. So.
I'll be the first to admit that your successes are at least the equal of your failures in terms of operations security.
Yes,
But
they are.
I think we need some outside thought on this. I've been pretty involved in this intel, and I'm pretty deep into it too. I don't know. I leave it open up to you guys. So what does the group think?
I think successful operations are far more important than operational security, because I prefer existence over secretly dying, but that may just be me, boys.
We know.
I don't know.
Samara, we know. We know what you think.
Oh, I love it when you use my name.
We were just talking about operational security.
Frankly, I don't...
She tells everyone her name. That's what she does.
So
I like it when they say my name.
So let's just assume that we okay this.
Yes.
If things do go south, what's your plan other than wipe out everything? Or do you even have another plan?
Have you seen the banks on Luna? If it goes south, we
Manjappa
won't even
is a
have to
ghost.
worry about them.
Manjappa is a ghost. I mean, we have nothing on him. He's high up in the oversight. Got the connections, the power to weaponize Titan technology. I mean, this is our only shot that we have.
Stupid question. Do we not have anything on the owner of the bank? Can we not just walk in and, demand that they give us whatever the fuck we want?
Well, then that would.
I mean, that's how.
Manjappa would undoubtedly know about this. Manjappa is, I assume, set up this elaborate bank robbery thing so that he get a plausible deniability, so that he gets it without anyone knowing he got it.
The fact that they're operating in Erato at all was a hack job that took me years to accomplish.
And
we have no
proud.
play in the LLA banks.
Okay.
Bartleby.
We use them as much as anybody else to funnel black funds. We can't afford to be knocking too many of them over, quite frankly.
Okay.
I don't think one is too many.
Bartleby, how certain are you? How absolutely sure that if you can pull this off, that's like Manjappa will come to you? And that's like, how well do you think you can impersonate the members of the Haunted Stars?
Well, he doesn't know who the Haunted Stars are, really. That would be, and we have their stacks, so impersonating them will be trivial. I am an async, and one of my abilities is to learn from their memories and to pull it from them. So I'll be able to impersonate one of them easily. And think about it, a simple psychological profile indicates that he's willing to start a rebellion, destabilize the entire, all of Luna, and God knows what else, to get this one object. He wouldn't just suddenly decide, he wouldn't get cold feet at this point. He's too invested in it.
When were they going to pull it off?
Well, they were going to pull it off in Fall Day, during the 10 minutes of silence.
That means that
So,
their time
an
frame
hour
is already,
ago?
Yeah.
That means their time frame has already passed. Don't you think?
Proxy 2, have you started analyzing the variables yet?
That's what I was trying to. I was just waiting until everybody gave me a chance to say something.
All right.
Yes, please.
Agent Bartleby, the thing here about the bank, I've looked at the security. Seems to me that it's going to be rather difficult, I think, for your team to pull this off. Running the numbers, running the simulations that I have, this doesn't look like a very successful venture. And then even if you do manage to get this unknown box, this unknown variable, and deliver it to Manjappa,
Well, Inners get both.
To dangle it in front of his face.
Yeah.
I believe it's your point.
And then cut off his face.
How are you going to protect Firewall? How are you going to protect us?
Well, we will all equip dead switches before
Like,
the job.
I would not worry about that. If he fails to protect Firewall, I will do
Well,
so.
we'll all back up before the mission, and we'll all equip dead switches for the mission. So if no one will be caught, our stacks will be wiped. We're using their equipment.
Some of your team members are pretty identifiable.
Well, we'll take methods to. Yeah, well, that's true, and I.
did you upload some of the people?
Yeah, well,
On the stars.
we've already done profiles on the 4 robbers. One of them, actually, Phil, is actually a Psi Epsilon. Those powers are far beyond Chi or
you guys
Gamma
can see all
levels. That's a Titan. He's a Titan thing right there. I mean, that's.
And you don't have anybody to replace that ability.
Well,
That makes your
have.
success rate decline by.
But we have additional members. They were 4-man.
42%.
They have 4-man. We have six members, and
Honestly,
we have,
considering all the things that they prevented from happening on Luna, don't you think they've earned a tiny little bank robbery? And if they fail, they wipe themselves. I don't see their downside to this.
Consider that's like how
Of
willing
course,
are they to
If
assist
they
you?
destabilize the area, what does that mean?
Well,
does
our
that
team
give us
members
an
are fully
entrance to,
committed.
Not your team members.
Rebuild some
That's
of
like
the
the ones you
infrastructure?
pulled the information from. Are they willing to assist you?
yes, we. One of them, Nia, is desperate to recover Jill. Out of character, did we get the Ghost Rider module back?
No, he
Yeah.
cleansed. That's all he got back.
No.
2 of them are incapable of deception. Harmony is
The stench of their balls.
And you think that's a
The
good
stench of their
thing?
balls on
You
fire
want to
reached
bring
hell
somebody
before
who
they-
is
No, we're not
going
going to use them just as information. So we're not going to use them on the actual job. No, of course not. They're stable.
Have you told them anything about Firewall?
No, of course
Well,
not.
then what would be wrong with you?
They're
for
just
one-
stacks now.
I for one-
that we've
I, for
instantiated
one,
in the
regardless of all this, obviously Manjappa, if he's weaponizing Titan tech, there can be only one course of action, that's to eliminate him.
And the only I know
With
it's a long
extreme
shot.
prejudice.
It's a long shot, but our only access to him is through this narrow, very, very
Then
narrow
I say,
window.
if that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do.
So is that
Do you
about
have to-
yay clean?
It says, yes, however, under the caveat, of course, that I feel I should need to mention, but will anyway.
Well,
If there's any breach of security or identification, everything must be purged.
Yes, of course,
And I need everything.
of course.
I do not
I
worry.
love how you're setting yourself up.
It's like,
for
oh,
Hardly.
disaster.
I've looked at
I do not
the different
worry.
approaches your
Also-
team could take using their strengths and weaknesses. How is it you actually, or how is it you're going to modify this to actually succeed?
Well, there are many variables that we're working on that right now. For example,
So you don't have the information.
Well, not yet, but we have some of it. For example, the Lenore could fly, but it's easy to sleeve Cyrock into a Dragonfly morph, or equip a bot with flying jets to.
Speaking of
Cyrock's
which,
history,
though-
he doesn't actually have a very good.
That's like speaking of which,
He
I
doesn't
would
look like
to-
he's doing very well while flying. Both the
Well, that's
him
again,
being blown apart.
We'll put him in a Dragonfly morph, so he won't be recognizable.
Also, I have reports right now that
So-
he seems to
It's
have
actually
like,
the
had
Dragonfly
major
Lord.
psychological troubles during these times, to the point where
Oh,
he
you all
requested
had
a
major
manual
psychological
backup.
troubles in your
Yes,
time.
he did.
And Mama made it all better.
What did you? It's like what exactly
I would
happened in
literally
that
pay
caused
anything
him?
to get rid of your
He
eidetic
saw his
memory.
friends get infected by Titans.
I can think of a few things.
You have an AGI that's like was potentially that's like almost infected by
No,
a Titan tech.
that was destroyed in the nuclear blast.
That
It's in
was
my
prob-
mission report.
that was
but,
probably
that was vaporized. But when we
See, even Mr. Clean
but the
thinks
cortical
so.
sac was taken, it was clean, and it was the psychological trauma. The Cyrocs
But
are not
you're willing
mentally
to
stable,
put
but
an
technicians, they're
AGI in
not.
the middle of it that's like of a Titan
We
infested
didn't
area.
know. We didn't know it was going to be. We hit on the mother lode by accident. We thought we were going to be tracking down one rogue infected person on the moon's
I've read the
surface
files.
and vaporizing them from a distance.
I've read the reports that the situation was properly cleansed.
In all likelihood, they could have infected all of Erato. they had access to the full substation. We would have never contained it. They did well.
Inner, do you need me to
I will
stop
give
by
you the
next
benefit of the doubt,
I need you to
Bartleby,
stay in your
and I will
corner
add a
there.
yay to the vote.
Because I will come by.
But here's
if
my
you are too
caveat.
stressed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You must be certain not to be caught. We cannot afford the destabilization of another economy. If it becomes painfully obvious that a LLA bank has been robbed, investor confidence is going to fall through the floor. We can't tolerate that. It needs to appear that you either didn't get away with it or that you were never there. Now, keep in mind, the LLA will do everything they can to deny it ever happened. If it's possible for them to deny you stole something, even if you do, they will, to maintain their best interests. But if you if you space a habitat or cause a war or do any of that Venus cowboy stuff, we are done. And to maintain operational security, I'm afraid I must, as team lead on Luna, say that after we decide here, we need to sever all ties with the team. Bartleby, you will essentially be on trial proxy status. We can afford to have no more relations with you, other than, say, the cat's paws through the darknet. You will be without proxy for this.
And I feel I should add, that's a very lovely house you rented that I'm looking at right now. I want to assure you, I'll make sure that nothing gets out.
Oh, it will be very clean. I understand your concerns. I've seen many dirtiness is a sin.
Two yays. Any other votes?
Well, I think Coke voted yes.
I think that all they've done on Luna has earned them a bank robbery. I think that that's totally fine. And if you guys make it off Luna, you feel free to stop by the Karma Bomb. There will always be.
Am I
a place
reading
for
their
you to
plans
stop by.
right? That they plan to escape through Nectar, but since that went down, they planned on hopping a boat on the Stars, our destination, that other scum swarm.
I believe so. Yes.
Goat, can you arrange that if they happen to survive?
Oh, I have feelers all over the place.
Yes, of course you do.
Oh, like you don't.
3 yays. Anybody else?
I.
Thank you, Proxy X.
I.
Roar.
Proxy 2.
I'm still just having a problem with trying to fit each team member into the category here. I need to see what your plans are.
Conditional.
I actually believe probably the less we know about their plans, the
We
better.
need something set up for when they fail, if they fail.
Because the
done.
haunted
So that we
stars.
not to cover our asses,
I'm actually.
but to take advantage of the new situation that this.
What would you suggest, X?
I don't know, but we need people in position. We need people in position to take advantage of the
Well, you could set up
conflict.
a secondary thing to, if it goes off, if we fail to set up a secondary team to meet with Manjappa regardless on the off chance that he's so desperate.
That's not. I mean, to take advantage of the destabilized lunar.
Manjappa
Quote,
does have a
unquote,
bank
atmosphere.
account there. He could. I mean, that's the thing is he has a bank account in that bank. That's where the black account came from. So he has his ties in there. So there could be.
I can always call another team. He has a hyper elite contact. Perhaps we could exploit to negotiate if we have to. I'd prefer not dealing with this, but I'm afraid we'll be left to do that if you're allowed.
I just don't see any other possible route after this window. I think Manjappa will disappear for all intents and purposes.
The Kidders have been known to help us before, so we could perhaps. They have some holdings in the banking community. Perhaps we could try that if it fails, but
Do we have any idea at all what's in the box?
No, it's not radioactive. It can be carried by one person. And he said it couldn't be opened. If it was opened, it was the deal was off. So there's some sort of
Radioactive doesn't mean. I mean, there are plenty of things that
There's some
are
sort of
super
quantum
dangerous. I mean, if it's
Right.
some biological disease.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying that this is the only information the haunted stars have. They only got the only.
Next, put your mind at ease. If it's dangerous, I'll see to that as well.
I'm not worried about it being dangerous. I'm worried about.
What you should. be worried
Artemis
about
was,
that.
if we had access to the bank's records, we could find out more about it. Artemis, the person who was infected with the Titans, also had access to that bank, so it could be a Titan artifact. That's my guess.
They have holdings from all over the census, even autonomous holdings. They are Space Sweden.
If it was a Titan artifact that they were
Switzerland?
keeping in a bank on
Yeah,
Luna,
Space
that
Switzerland,
would be pretty ballsy.
Well, they were desperate. They were like, let's start a rebellion and blow a lot of stuff up in order to get that thing out without anyone knowing that it was me that was getting it out. So,
Enter, what do you say?
Considering Manjappa is the greater threat at this point, I will agree to this. But
Oh, I'm gonna bring you such a pile of cookies when I come visit you.
the last time
Damn it, Samara!
the last time I had your cookies, I believed I actually was Alice.
You won't believe what I believed.
In any case, I do have. That's like one caveat to my agreeing. There will be surveillance. That's like installed in you at any point. I want to see
Absolutely
what
not.
you see.
Absolutely not. We need complete deniability.
I told you, I'll be watching.
We can't link them.
I'll always
We could
be
link
watching.
it to a dead drop,
And
but it can't be any direct link to us.
And I will agree to
Don't
that.
these banks have things that pry into privacy settings, like all of
Yeah,
all
there's,
that disgusting
there's
stuff?
there's no privacy.
I told
around
you,
the bank.
I'll have an eye on it.
Well, you'll have to record it and get to us if you survive then.
right. Of course. And
Your XPs will be under scrutiny.
if
I would
there
love
are
a chance
XPs
to
to
pick
make,
around
yeah.
inside your heads.
No. I second
Two,
that,
you're the
Mark.
only one who remains silent.
I still must abstain. I need to see the specifics. There's not enough here. There's not enough information.
Well, I appreciate that too, but we're still 5-1, so...
5-0 and one abstaining. Technically.
Thank you, Proxy. You are now given temporary proxy status. You shall be Proxy Zealot, codename thus far, and we could talk about things if they go well. But
to see how well that
But
seal
as of this
works
point,
out.
you will no longer be able to contact me. Any rep you burn will have to be done through other Sentinel agents through their cover identities. You may still have access to that rep, but you have no proxy ability. We will not be able to communicate with us until we see that the job is done.
Of course. I understand that. If I thought this was not as dire as it is, I would not want to do this. I have...
Any other words?
Here, this is the best I could do with your team's capabilities.
I will. Thank you for the advice. We will look it over.
It's not a suggestion. It's just the numbers.
I'll say that, yeah, he gives you a lot of probabilities, and then additionally,
Never tell me
two
the
gives you
odds.
all of the different polities that hold possible security bank spots. Titanium Commonwealth hold places. The Love and Rage Collective, the Planetary Consortium, Mercury Scientific Holdings. It's got all the biggest governments of the inner system have some sort of stake in that vault. So you will have access to shit tons of things you are not supposed to see, in addition to whatever you're actually supposed to steal.
It's a good thing none of us are interested in conspiracies.
As our characters, we could steal a whole bunch of shit and they wouldn't know what we were
Oh,
going after.
man.
Yeah, you could.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Is there anything else, Proxy?
No. Thank you. And
No,
Now that
I've
you're
got
on
some
your
schizo
own,
on the burner. This is getting
show us
old.
what you can do.
We'll
I'm
be
going to
watching.
come by for a visit.
Perhaps there will be a lectern for you next time.
perhaps.
And then it cuts out.
We really know how to use our lecterns around here.
And then it cuts out. You had this
Show you what my vote
blind
is.
says you can't be caught. You can be caught doing, but it has to be deniable. If there's any way the banks can deny they've been robbed, that's fine. But if you blow a hole through the top of the building and fly off in a Reaper morph with it, you're going to cause.
Two of the arms flipping everywhere.
Yeah, you're gonna cause
One in
another.
a cowboy hat just riding the Reaper.
You're going to cause another recession.
Yeah.
Clean has said that if anybody discovers anything about you, he's going to kill all of you. I didn't even make up for that one.
Thank you, Tom.
And then, my absolute favorite, whatever you do now will be known by Firewall. Every aspect of the plan has to be recorded anew, including illegal seed AI. So if you use Augustine, you will then tell Firewall that you have used Augustine and had an illegal seed AI in your back pocket for literally the entire campaign. And so,
You're welcome.
I have not done that at all. I was going to let you use it and see what happened, but
if you survive, then
if
go
you
to
survive, you will have
of schizo.
Yeah, you will have whole.
Augustine is that's our, like, fuck you, Manjappa.
At some point in time, I'm going to have a conversation.
Go
with
get him.
her.
Manjappa hates everything you like. Go.
Manjappa's your evil twin.
No.
All right, so at this point, I am
uh,
out of game. You plan the rest of it. The Stuyvesant building.
I'm keeping this.
What's the deal?
Okay.
I'm framing this.
And it's really hard to talk in code, illusion, and flat-out non-sequitur.
I
got it
more as just
completely,
completely psychotic.
Aw, damn.
I was just trying to
I
figure
kind of
out
want that
like,
one.
what a robot we think.
kinda
we
want-
Yeah,
I
no,
have that.
yeah, it doesn't make
Although
sense
this
on
is
numbers.
fun.
You guys are gonna die.
I don't know. I feel good about Goat.
Sell it.
I was like trying to
podium.
My arms weird.
So, quick setup for those of you at home. The Stuyvesant building is a dome scraper. It's located near the northern edge. Two sides of it are covered by the dome. It's in the corner. And the other two sides are faced by a huge industrial park that gives line of sight. There are two skywalks leading to it. One leads to the 40-floor building. 40 floors of the building is taken up by a single company, Vital Victuals, which is the hanging gardens of Erato. It's for all those people who think fab food contains pesticides and chemicals and trace elements, and you got to home grow your food. They're space vegans, and so there is an entire
We can kill them.
there is an entire skywalk of an open air farmers market outside of it. Whereas
Oh,
the
that means
hanging-
we get to crash through carts of fruit.
Yes, exactly why I put it there.
Plate glass windows.
Yes, and Blake Island will be killed by case. The other one serves the banking level exclusively, which is the 43rd to the 47th floor. The vault is on the 43rd floor. That's the one where you're going to. It's the operations level. So there's basically two companies in the entire building. That's it. They have not researched the opposition because they figured we're asyncs, fuck it, we'll kill them anyway. You could research the security system, which they did not research because Nia knew all of it. You could research the guards. You could research the bots. And if you do that,
I'll do security.
if you do that, I'll give you what they have.
So I'll research the bots.
And you can also research the nanomanipulators. And I'll give you the actual
Trust
specs.
me, I don't have a lot. So this is one of the only things I can roll.
I researched. I made one research check.
On what?
The guards.
Okay.
And I made one on the bots.
Can I just
give
make
me
a
something
general
that-
security ops check?
Yeah, for the
wait.
security system.
Security ops, yeah.
Security system is pretty
My
important.
character.
It's what I, well, I mean, it's what I got.
I can squeeze through places. I'm looking.
Well, I mean, the flying thing is the easiest thing to replicate because they're flying like dragons.
You don't have to do their plan.
Yeah, I know. We can't do their plan because we don't. Like that's an epsilon ability. Player characters can't get. What
Yeah.
they all
He's
have.
a time expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. I thought they were all just going to do subliminal, cloud memories and shit, but I can't do what he did. So I wish I could. That would be very.
Okay, hold on.
convenient.
I'm gonna.
I was still wondering
Hold
if
on,
we
I'm
could
gonna
talk
use
him
this
in
pad of
to
paper.
help- That's like helping us.
No. He is literally a titan.
If we uncork that, that's
we
problematic.
He is an epsilon.
And you can use the whiteboard to keep track of stuff.
Okay, I've got this piece of paper so we can know.
All right, so I got the security guard. So what do I get from that?
Security guards. I'll show you their stuff if you want, but the security guards. I wrote it down. I really did. Anyway, they've got. They're all sleeved in exalts.
Oh, of course.
The standard loadout is armored clothing with armored vest and a light helmet. They have cuff bands, prisoner masks, specs, tactical network software, which links them to the overall surveillance, and X-ray emitters, every one of them. They all have shock batons, agonizers, and pistols on the regular loadout.
Like kinetic or the rail?
Kinetic.
X-ray,
And you know that there are two types. There are the types in the elevated barracks, and then there is the quick response team on the operations level. That's a different research.
Do we know the loadout in the pistol? Is it lethal or non-lethal ammunition?
Lethal ammunition.
Okay.
The agonizer is used for non-lethal.
and shock batons.
Yeah. Who else made research checks?
I did. Bots 58 out of 60.
On the bots, you get the rubber bots because you knew they were chasing Crazy Harmony. Rubber bots are basically sentient tires with guns. They're speedy little exercise balls of death. They are only released if the alarm was sounded. They are an automated defense, so the robots are run on a simplistic AI rather than beta forks.
Okay.
And they are embedded in the banking skywalk.
Excellent.
So they are located in deployment bays, hidden in the industrial area in the big skywalk. So there's that. They have a weapon mount, 2 fixed agonizers, 2 seeker rifles, and 2 swivels with laser pulsers and shredders. They are mobile weapons platforms. You don't want to piss them off, as there are lots of them, and they are all exploding and stuff.
Can we piss them off? Do they have?
Are they EMP shielded?
They are EMP.
Everything's
shielded.
EMP shielded now.
Not
It says in there.
They are not.
Well, EMP, like, it doesn't knock things out anymore. It knocks out communication, so you can't talk to people. In the standard rulebook, it doesn't, like, turn robots off or anything. Like
Yeah,
that.
so the robots are, but some things might not be.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
what
just a
I was-
matter of doing a research.
Yeah.
Security systems.
Yeah, mine
what's
might
security?
not.
Let me
Knock
mark
out sensors and
Let me mark
nanosensors.
your bot for that.
Oh.
So that's a defense token. Security systems. Security systems. This is the biggie. The TOFOS system, which is the Tactical Oversight and Futurist Advisement System.
Oh, yeah.
So TOFOS AI is some of the most sophisticated security aggregation and analysis software available. In fact, military licensing is required to even own a copy of the program, and the same software is used around the system to predict Pandora gates. The program curates surveillance data at hyperspeed, sending up to the millisecond intel on security situations to automated and transhuman responders. This process is entirely automated, and user interfaces are extremely limited, providing no opportunity for user input outside a single hardpoint control system. So you cannot hack it by giving some guards ecto or anything like that.
You
Furthermore,
have to get to the hard point.
Furthermore, TOFOS possesses the most advanced future forecasting algorithms available and is able to anticipate opposition and prioritize on the fly based on statistical anomalies detected. So if you do a Panther Modern and have a riot in the middle of the street to try and distract it, it's going to be like, oh, riots weren't scheduled today, and shut down. Luna's paranoia about AI has led to a heavily modding their version of the program. Rather than responding instantaneously to user commands and triggering stimuli, the lunar TOFOS is slaved to transhuman input. Whenever anomalies are detected, they are instantly reported to a series of hypertime indentured infomorph security specialists residing in simulspace on the system servers. Only after that information has been analyzed by a transhuman and approved can tactical intelligence communications be sent across the system's mesh. While this makes the system more resistant to infection and Basilisk hack, response time is marginally slowed, and transhuman fallibility enters the equation. The lunar paranoia handicapping the system is the only exploitable oversight in a nearly perfect panopticon device. So, it doesn't just do it on its own, it's got to run it by a team of indentures before it can do anything. They are sped up in hypertime, but that gives you seconds rather than instantaneous.
The Greco.
Yeah. Pretty much, it is the Greco.
The DRM inputs that we all have, 26. How do we break those so we don't have to worry about getting, Facebooked while we're robbing bank?
The Void, the Frontier of the Void statue, has a kill switch on all messengers privacy modes if your morph was made in the LLA. If you're in a morph that was not in an LLA system, it won't work, and you could still be in privacy mode, although you will be kind of suspicious. You could stay out of range of it. You could remove your mesh inserts entirely.
Well, actually, wait a minute. We still have those mesh inserts blocks, don't we? That we brought, they were locked out when we went to go see.
You don't know how they work, but you could try a hardware check on that.
Stupid question. Can we blow it up?
Oh yeah, you can blow it up.
Excellent.
And if it's blown up, it's not working. But
but there's a lot
it's
of
also
there's a lot of
blown up.
sniffers around all that other. I mean, how hard is it going to be to get?
Every single plant.
Well, yeah, but there's A around the B.
Every single plant in the industrial area is a Kim sniffer thing. So bringing explosives near it will cause some.
Unless we do
Well, I'm
some.
saying, is
Unless
there a
we
way to
think about
hack
it.
the insert so that we don't have to worry about it?
Shit will get real.
Yeah, so you
What
can
explosives
either
on a-
try and develop a device to stop it. You can either remove your inserts altogether.
I was actually checking the building itself.
The building
Yeah,
itself.
basically entrances and exits.
All right. Basically everything on your map.
Okay.
You do know that with the hanging gardens, they do have irrigation pipes. So at this point, since you made your research check, I'll say that
I really made it.
you can connect some, agricultural design, open spec stuff to what they probably have in the hanging gardens. If you can get in the pipes, you can navigate where you want to go now.
That's one of the things.
And my muse made the electronics, the hardware check, 14.
Your Muse can hack a device that puts your mesh in blocked privacy mode until you remove it. But if you remove it from the mesh insert, you will instantly go into open mesh mode and your identity will be registered on the system.
Okay, so at least if nothing else, that's an emergency stop.
You're
that
not
we
going to be able to communicate with each other, though.
So,
Yeah.
so if nothing else, we can keep this as an emergency backup just in case something tries to pull us.
So what was the security B, the security substation, like it had TOFUS access?
It's got a limited TOFUS access. Being that's underground, it doesn't send things wirelessly.
Yeah.
Because there would be interference from the lunar surface. As
that
it
was
is in the
part of-
basement, if you shut down the substation, you can control the basement. You have no surveillance down there. You can shut off all the bots down there. The nano manipulators are yours, and you have access to the power control system. The substation will turn off the entire basement, so it will be yours. And TOFUS will not know. You can just slave old material. You can slave old videos up to it, as it is a hardwired thing just to get through the lunar ground.
But we have to get in there first.
And actually, on the security planters, are those hooked up to the the general mainframe?
Yes, nearly everything is hooked up to the TOFUS system.
Would it be possible to piggyback on there and record? And that's like record a loop and then insert it back into it.
You'd have to do it for each individual plant.
They're not set up on a network with each other.
They are. You'd have to hack them in plain daylight in a courtyard full of busy hypercorp businessmen and women.
Okay.
How long would
Missing a page.
such a loop work?
Okay.
It depends on how successful you roll.
Well, I pretty much.
But TOFUS will sooner or later realize that we'll keep it the same thing over and over again.
If you got a crit success,
Got a
probably.
stapled copy.
Okay.
Does it have this page? You might want to check O through T. Mine didn't.
Oh, sorry. I'll get you another copy.
Oh, it's fine. I actually printed out my own. Remember, I just want to make sure everybody else has it. So.
Yeah, I have. I mean,
Okay.
the one I printed out at school.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't have R through T. So. Because I'm just trying to reconstruct their plan. So they took over the basement.
I don't think we can reconstruct their
Well,
plan.
I mean, to a sense, to figure out what their main areas are.
I mean, their whole escape option was a riot on.
Well, the escape is going to be the easiest part. Let's comparatively, relatively, Now, I only found one one brain scan thing, and that's for cyber brains. I sent more through pods, and so Aaron, we could fake since we have Artemis's ecto, we could fake her brain print with Aaron's if we got that implant.
You can't fake her brain scan, but they don't have her brain scan. She was just an arbiter of the Black account.
Okay,
So their plan was to have Artemis come in and try and open an account.
I see.
So
So anyone could go in there and do that.
if you can get into LLA security records and replace your brain scans for Artemis's, as she was only briefly going through the LLA before she went to the Argonaut station.
Okay.
So if you can change her on the COPS mesh, it will register as Artemis, and you can still go up and open
How
an
hard
account.
is that?
I can try to hack in and see.
Well,
That would be a minus 30 hack, unless you could, pull favors and try and make it easier for yourself.
Hey, Mrs. Criminal person, why don't you post?
Who do I know on the moon that is going to help me?
Yeah. Well, they're come on.
Actually,
You know Bob will have
does-
that.
You know
For
Orc
LLA
Brown?
Yeah.
He would have control of that. AB is a very skilled hacker.
Question.
Why don't we take care of that plot?
And he hates me.
Would LLA have?
No, we got guns now.
Is all of their programming and
If you want to help me get that guy
that's
off my
like
ass, I'm fine
insular,
with
or
that, but
have
I don't
they?
care.
Have they?
I don't want to involve
contracted with
him
any other
in
place
our
like MITRE
business.
for any
He's
of
an
their-
asshole.
That's like MITRE or any other station for their programming.
They have not contracted with the MITRE. It's all pretty much in-house.
It is insular.
Yeah,
So.
at least in Erato. They hire security corporations to do other stuff, but the LLA military is based out of Erato. That's why they wanted to draw them away. If you fuck up, they come at you with tanks, basically.
And so, yeah, I was trying to see if there's anybody they may have contracted that if I could possibly burn a rep with in order to get maybe at least a base infrastructure. Look on there, increase.
You can still look at the sniper bots. You can look at the surveillance cameras, and you can look at the quick response guards if you make research.
I'll
I'll
watch
take
the quick response.
Okay.
And I'll take a look at the cameras.
Okay.
15.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to recreate their plan to figure out what
68
they
out
were
of 70.
doing. Like,
Okay. 68 of 70.
Oh, the conduit, the power.
All right. So, and you were doing the quick response guard.
And 15.
All right. So both defense and surveillance are now at base. Good job. So basically, the entire area is going to be surrounded by guardian angels.
Hold on, quick question. Base is minus 30, right?
No, base is 0.
No,
Okay.
now you're at your skill
Okay.
rating.
Like, all the things are normally at minus
You
30.
start at
Got
minus
it.
30. You're
Okay.
trying to build yourself back up. It's impossible unless you are
Got
good, basically.
I was saying for
Floating black balls are the LLA versions of the roving CCTV camera. Guardian angels circling the building are slave to the bank security mesh.
Okay.
They swarm in randomized patrol patterns around the industrial park and the skywalks. So basically, the air dotting the domescape are from these little black balls that are just floating TV cameras. The quick response guards are in hoplite suits armed with rail guns and plasma rifles. They are pretty much only instantiated. The hoplite suits don't actually have people in them. They are basically robots meant to wake up and
puppet
kill
dudes.
things. They're full of beta forks that just kill, and they only wake up if something goes wrong.
I don't like that.
Wait, I just want to know, like, for the Honda Stars plan for the underground, I'm trying to remember what their goal in the underground was. They go through the industrial airlock, through the security corridor.
It was their
They're
exit
basically
strategy.
securing their exit.
So they were going.
They
through-
both secured their exit strategy and knocked out the power,
Okay.
so that there was a temporary lapse in all
So
security.
that was at the end of their plan. Okay.
That was one. They knocked out the power as soon as Harmony blew up the hallway and caused the gigantic distraction.
Yeah.
And had the red, and that the security system registered that.
Then cut the power.
Then
so
they cut the
security system
power
can't
while Phil
recognize.
killed the guards, so nobody saw it. And while they were chasing her, and they lost all communication, so they couldn't communicate with other bank security systems. That's basically what caused it. The explosion at the top was meant to be heard, and once it went silent, the explosion at the bottom that cut the power was quiet, and nobody heard it happen. And the security system went autistic. It could only operate among itself.
Could we repeat that part of the plan of killing somebody, stealing their stack, and trying to make it look like we weren't actually robbing the bank?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I mean, that's not going to be very successful. Well, I mean, see, they didn't care about the collateral damage, but destabilizing the entire bank. So.
If you did what they did, there would be
We would be
bank
pretty fucked.
systems being blown up on the sky above the city.
Yeah.
And it'd be pretty obvious that something bad happened.
would it?
But
be
it wouldn't
less,
be a
I know
robbery
this
of
is
the
bad to
bank,
say, but
it'd
would it
be-
be less destabilizing if we disguised it as a terrorist attack? Because they would.
Yeah, you can disguise it as other things. You can disguise it as a terrorist attack.
Well,
You
that's
can
what I'm
disguise it
thinking.
as having failed. You could use suicide squads. You could do a suicide mission if you had extra morphs with forks.
They don't really know to do as Bartleby, do you? Or do they?
If you have kill switch, like
that's what
you can spill. You can. I'm letting you do anything. You can use Augustine. You could fab anything you want.
I'm not
You
using
could
Augustine.
blow the entire death fund on buying extra morphs and forking yourself in it. It's fully open.
But I'm trying to I don't want to do the commando heat thing as much because
Get to the space van.
yeah, exactly.
Get to the space van.
Hey, do we get to
monkey
keep
driving
the PT
the van?
cruiser?
Yes, you have to
Sweet.
This
be.
is my first time my first day on the job, and as proxy, I don't want to fuck it up.
Get to the
I
Escalade.
don't want to be that guy.
Well,
There's proxy.
don't roll a check into the building. Don't expect access any.
If you fuck up, you're not going to be a proxy. You're going to be proxy
I
dead.
give you an access point to it.
Question. I remember reading that when you set off the lasers, it fills up with water. Does that drain the
Proxy private joke.
irrigation system, or is that just
It drains the irrigation system.
So all of the water then?
Dumps and drowns whoever's in there.
Unless they don't breathe, in which case.
But then they're still locked in a watery tube
Yeah.
until someone comes to get
So the operation.
Well,
was that
I'm not
skyscraper-
thinking about setting. I'm thinking about setting it off without anybody in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That would give us access to the back
To the
of the
irrigation.
vault.
Yes, but there's still a diamond wall in the way.
10 meters.
Oh, hey Tom.
Yeah.
Tom, are you up?
And you don't know. You don't know, and the haunted stars don't know what defenses are actually before the vault. The question marks.
How many?
No one knows what's in there.
How many? Or how much time would it take for some nano disassembler swarms to go through 10 meters of diamond alloy?
An hour.
Yeah, it would take a while.
We're not going to hold it for an hour.
You need the door open.
We need someone to let us in.
Either to hack it or to legitimately open it. And the best route would be like the Artemis thing, because one of us could.
Is this a vault we can actually lock things in?
It's a vault,
It's like
so
stuff stored. Like, so if we get something in the vault, maybe in.
No, that's why it's so weird. It's a physical vault. Like those don't exist.
Well, no, I
anymore
think
when
he's
you have
saying, could
fabrics.
we, put something in the vault?
or someone.
God knows what
Yeah,
else is
yeah.
in there.
I'm thinking like him.
As a swarmoid.
You want to put him in like a swarmoid and put him in a safety deposit box?
Yeah, why not? And then he.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still in the box. How does he, depending on how the boxes are constructed,
If he has time, it doesn't matter how long it takes him to just
he
assemble
can just
something.
eat his way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we could also engineer. Yeah, so he engineer.
You really think they don't vet what they put in the boxes?
Yeah,
I'm not so
Is there a way to
what?
research that?
sure.
Okay.
Security ops.
Huh?
Security ops.
Oh yeah, make that 12.
Yeah, they would scan it extensively.
Which means that whatever they have in
Additionally,
there-
they're going to know where you got it. They're going to know how it got it. The only thing in this vault
they
are
would have to have a
pricelessly
record
rare
of some of that.
objects.
So we can
things that cannot possibly be duplicated.
Or
They
can
need
we-
actual
Right.
physical.
Can we
security for it.
find out what is in
in
the
that-
box
yeah.
through those? could
we'd
we
have to
hack
get
into the
access to
security
their
bank?
records.
Yeah.
If you can get access to the system, you can find out who owns that security box. Right now, you just know a number.
Yeah.
Right. But
Um,
I mean,
we should be able to find out what's in it too.
no, they keep that private.
Yeah, they'll know what's in
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's
but
right. Yeah, we could actually no. We still could get Aaron in there because we have people who are very good at making fake Earth artifacts.
Yeah.
So we put a swarm embedded inside a fake Earth artifact.
We just
well,
need something-
is there a way to time delay it, hide him in
He's
there?
intelligent. He can figure. He can look at his clock like, oh, it's 6 hours. Time to start digging my way out.
Yeah.
So that could work.
Hide me in a baseball. No, hide me in a basketball.
Yeah, exactly. It's Michael Jordan signed football. You know.
We'd need
You
two
mean
of them.
soccer football, or do you mean like?
We'd have to replace
Remember,
it.
he
when
played
we're done.
both sports.
No, no, wait. It's a football shape, but it's got a
He didn't
soccer
play
ball
football at
pattern,
all.
like
Yeah.
black and white shape.
That's the joke.
I love that.
and then additionally, there's the nano
Bo
manipulators.
Jackson hockey puck.
No one's researched those.
Oh yeah, nano manipulation.
Oh, yeah.
I'll research the shit out of that.
Nanotech?
Yeah.
On 8.
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
I think.
I will too. What the hell?
So you're now getting plus 10 on defense. So
Woo!
now you're doing pretty good if you just want to shoot your way in there.
Yeah.
Run and gun, motherfuckers!
Hey, dude.
Yeah, you
Also,
critical.
you
As
always
do. So nano manipulators are fractal fronds. They're basically blue. They look like the leaves of palm trees, but they just hang down into the molecular level. They're on tracks on the ceiling, and they are industrial. They can fab pretty much anything you want as long as you have the blueprints, and they can fab it insanely fast. They're only beat by if they were full-blown titans in terms of speed. And so basically, if you want to fab things on the fly, considering the number of exotic chemicals they need just to keep the building going, the chem sniffers will ignore it if it's fabbed on site.
So if we can hack into their...
That's why Nia fabbed all their explosive once she got inside.
Oh.
So that's when they had heat grenades and all that insane stuff.
That's clever.
So if you can get, however, if it registers as an intruder, they will nano dissect you.
Yeah, that's bad.
And
All right.
it will be insanely painful and psychotically scary. They are the security system in the factory floor.
But if we can... it's
Are they
dangerous,
in-
but if we can get a hold of them, we are fucking stacked.
Yeah.
It's just that they're little floaty Mandelbrot set things that will take you apart molecularly if you fuck up.
Okay, well, what would
Are
the
they
challenge-
immune to kinetic weapons? Like
Don't piss them off.
I'm not talking about.
Well,
pissing
yeah,
them
there's
off,
lots
just,
of like high risk, high reward stuff. Like, so for instance, if you scorch your algorithm, Tophus, he's on a different server than the indentures that work for him. So they would just think that everything was a-okay, and Tophus
As long as we cut it off before it.
Yeah, as long as you cut it off before it sends a melee to the indentures, you'd be in there and they'd be completely blind. Or if you cut off the indentures, Tophus has no ability to change anything. But then you have to get in the room with it. So that'd be like plus $1 million or minus $1 million, depending on if you pulled it off.
Well, I'm trying to like their plan. I'm just trying to think about what their important goals were, not how they accomplished it, but what they were trying to accomplish. The steps were gain access to the vault and have them open the vault legitimately, and then once the vault was legitimately, then they went commando and just killed everything to get it and get out.
Yeah, basically, it was all
But
like,
not being pursued.
It was all getting legitimately into the vault. Like that was the line that once access.
They made sure they got pursued in the wrong
the
direction
gloves
and
came
then
off.
cut off the pursuit.
Yeah.
So that it would be considered that why would they do that? They got away.
and then create such a
But in fact,
catastrophe.
that person that got away wasn't the person who actually made the steal it. Like, they never know who actually stole it.
Yeah.
Or at least not until much later.
And I mean, the fact that their distraction was stealing a
once they met him,
stack
they'd
and
forget.
not the bank being robbed made it less of a thing.
That's why I was.
And also deniable.
You know,
Yeah.
Some guy stole
ego hunter of some kind.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Crazy
so-
lost renegade.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, those lost people. Fuck them.
Let's see here. Under the building. So yeah, so each is capable of detecting and experiencing. So the seismic detectors were pretty easy to disable.
If you get the substation, you knock off the seismic detector.
Okay.
The thing is, you can't really get into the basement without going to the substation.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you want to set up the seismics.
We should also start now figuring out how, basically, how we're going to get in and not be identified.
Well, again, I think Artemis is the way in.
A swarm wouldn't be identified by seismic detectors.
Can do that. Well,
Too
like,
small.
If I was doing that, but I think
Well, I was
I'm
gonna-
confident I can actually hack the brain scan now and at least put that in. And also, since I have my Moxie, I can just I can just turn it.
So we get somebody in there as Artemis to go in there and to deposit a priceless Earth artifact, which has Swarmoid Aaron in it. The Swarmoid Aaron opens the way.
The head of Michelangelo's David.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So that's the first day. So we could do, or no, he carries it in there. We don't. Once they scan it in there, he carries it in. Once the vault doors open, the Swarmoid and Artemis can take out the guards and get it, and then while the rest of the team, and then
This what? Huh?
well, I'm just trying to think.
The Swarmoid can't carry anything.
I know that's what Artemis does. I'm talking about disabling the guards. I'm just
How does
No,
Artemis carry it?
Artemis is a person.
she'll because it's
But if you got
Whoever
somebody-
impersonates Artemis.
But if you've got someone, okay.
which I'm almost saying Fayun should be the
Yeah,
faceman on this one.
Or Tom will have to be not in an octomorph. So
Well, you could be in an octomorph.
If he's trying to get into the
An octomorph's the only thing getting through the irrigation pipes.
Then that's
well, where does the irrigation pipes go to?
Those yellow bricks on the operations level.
Yeah.
One in the VIP lounge of privacy booths, and then up through the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Those would be
By the
possible.
office 24.
Because if he can swim up through there, possibly I could let him in, and we
Yeah.
can work together on that one.
So that's a possibility too.
That's a possibility, but I'm just trying to think. So everything's stealthy and everything's okay. System's normal until we get to the vault. The vault's open. Then Artemis and the Swarmoid have to disable. How many guards would be accompanying them? 2?
It was 2 for Phil when they trained.
Okay.
Things go wrong,
Yeah, I know.
as Phil said.
So they'll have to use something crazy to disable them. We can probably toxic, like some sort of toxin. They're using biomorph, so that could
You could beat the shit out of them.
yeah, or use async powers or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking about speed, instantly drop them. if you had some sort of like toxin dispenser, like a poison spit or whatever, you just I'm spitting schizo in your face, or neurotoxin, that drops them instantly. Then the swarmoid can disassemble it quickly, and then the rest of the team starts securing the route, so the escape route. So that's the main thing. So that I think is our way in. Now the Topaz office, it's right next to the vault. What kind of doors are there?
The doors are pretty unsecured because there is a security desk right there. There's another man trap. The barracks elevator pops up right in front of it. Basically, you don't go back there unless you already trust it.
Yeah.
So it's the door.
Okay.
Like, it's not anything huge.
Well, wait. Okay, so the irrigation does go through right next to the office cornucopia machines. So.
You fab limited weapons there if you had the blueprints to download.
Yeah, we have the blueprints. We can get the blueprints. So Tom could go there. Now, how do we secure the office cornucopia machines? Like, what would we have to do that?
Lock the door without being suspicious.
Hope they don't have
nobody
latches
in there.
Okay.
Hope nobody needs
Well,
to
I mean,
copies.
you're saying it was going to disassemble us or whatever.
No, those are just
the nano
cornucopia
manipulators
machines. The
downstairs.
nano manipulators downstairs and make factory industrial stuff.
Those
like
are on the
irrigation
basement level.
tubing and, diamondium
Upstairs.
glass.
Oh, the
and,
underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, maintenance stuff.
That's only down there, but
Oh,
those are
boy.
the fucking awesome ones
Preston,
that we can
making
make
coffee.
anything that we need.
Brings
An
up
office cornucopia machine. There are a number of
them.
them, so you could make parts really quickly. But that would be like kinetic weapons.
They're not going to make us our
Tiny
heavy
explosives.
ordnance.
Does the irrigation go from underground up there? Like, there's the power station climate AI. Does that? Are there?
The hanging gardens aren't actually on the map.
Okay.
Basically, if you want to infiltrate the hanging gardens, you either have to get on the elevators of the hanging gardens.
Yeah.
That's going by the security desk, or go through the man trap on the market skywalk. And that's, requires you impersonating employee. But if you're in the hanging gardens, it's just going to be a basic stealth check. Can you climb to the top of the, vines upon vines upon vines without the dragonfly harvesters noticing you? And then can you hack the irrigation pipe?
Okay.
Once you do that, then you can get in.
It sounds like we need to put Cyrock in some Ghost Riders.
Yeah. Cyrock's
I think there may be some Cyrock all over this map. Because, why not?
Damn.
He'll be fine.
You can also sleeve your Suicide Squad and have them attack for synth more freedom in the courtyard. Like, you could do all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
the security system's going to see through that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Augustine will fuck up
Yeah.
tactical security.
We really need to keep that genie in the bottle.
Yeah.
Since
She's
I
just
asked,
doing what she wants to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Whenever
most of
she
you
wants to
are
do
her, except for me, and I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. I'd rather do it on some isolated station than Manjappa's holed up in.
I mean, I'm not against the idea of tapping my antagonists for something, but that guy, I mean, he's got an inferiority complex.
I
He'd be
see a
fun to
way
mess
into the
with.
vault, and that's through the Artemis storing a fake Earth artifact with Swarmoid in it. The question is getting out. Aside from the tunnels, Goat said that there was the scum swarm that would be able to.
Yeah, if you can buy a hopper and get out of orbit, if you can get to the surface, there's a scum swarm currently.
Okay,
And Goat can get you on.
Okay, so assuming we've robbed the bank and we're not
Goat can get
total
you
solid
on
saying there's going to be a high alert, how hard is that going to be? Is that going to be impossible
Goat
to get
will
a
get
hopper?
you on
We have
to
a
get
hopper
you
waiting,
off.
standing by somewhere.
It's pulling a favor and getting on the surface. Like, Firewall did it initially for you,
Okay.
so you could do that. It's just getting there.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a really
And not
bad
getting
flash.
shot down.
There's a chance I might have bad flashbacks if we get on a hopper.
Where would we have to position the hopper so that it's not going to get shot down when we get to it?
It's not about positioning it. They need to not think you've had time to get there.
scratch their
Like,
way.
they
Okay.
need to not activate defenses.
I see. That's the only way.
Which is why that they said, they must have run into the city, when in fact they went up.
We got to shell game it somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to. Okay.
That's why the Haunted Stars wanted it to seem that they got away into the city, when in fact they got away into the mines.
So that part of their
I
plan,
think that's how
that part
we
of their
do
plan,
that.
I really
Through
want
the
to keep
mines.
somehow.
Get it out
we
through
can
the
manage
mines?
to.
Okay. Well, I guess then we do have to use the
If you go
suicide
through the
squad for
mines,
that.
Or suicide yourself.
Yeah, that's fun.
You got a shit ton of money, start buying morphs.
How much money do we have?
A little over 200K, I think.
But we're going to need at least new morphs for Tom
Okay.
and myself already.
and if I'm
Skyrock,
and I have to go into
And
Well, you can get some trades there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
218K.
What did we get the 218K from?
I've been, my normal stuff, and we steal a lot. We also
Okay.
sold that
We do
shaper more
steal
at
a
one
lot.
point.
The shape of
The Shaper Pod.
No, I thought we traded that for a
Yeah, they
favor.
traded that.
No, we
We
traded
traded
that
that,
for
yeah.
a
Yeah.
favor. I'm saying.
Okay, well, so we have 280.
I've been keeping.
We steal things. He won a lot of mahjong back in the day.
I remember that, but I thought we spent most of that on live.
You spent a lot of it, but you found a lot of discretionary spending fund in the Cognite base room.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's right. All right, fair enough.
I kept track of that shit.
Good man.
Team treasurer, Tom Church.
Okay, so the trick is getting it and then making him look like we went somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we get it. The Suicide Squad starts an attack, like right after.
Fuck,
that.
we could just have the suicide, like, give them the goal of collecting someone's head and bringing it back to the city for the glory of the hunt!
Yeah, something like that.
They're all completely insane.
Otherwise, the god of the hunt will be angry! So, dude, be creative. You're
Hershey
a,
would be angry
We
with
can
us?
fab up a nice exploder.
Actually, send Harmony
explosive
along with him.
vest
She's
and
an
all
adrenaline junkie.
I think she's part of the hunt now.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
happening.
that. Yeah.
Give her the fix and she'll go.
They all have dead switches, and that'll all be fine.
And they don't know anything about us, actually.
Well, if they have dead switches, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
I just wouldn't put stacks in it.
Huh? Or
Death switches have to be triggered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it triggered whenever they died, like the morph died.
Well,
But if they
if
don't
they
die-
don't die, if they just get knocked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So no stacks. And then an explosive charge in their head, so they blow up regardless.
Yeah!
Well, we can't rescue them. We can't extract them.
Yeah.
They have to die.
Fuck you, civilians.
Now it's a party.
Yeah.
We're getting into some CIA shit now.
Yeah.
The city.
Fucking Institute of America?
Don't, important thing for the CIA, don't grind your teeth. That is bad. The cyanide capsules are expensive, alright? We don't just waste those.
Yeah. Okay, so
Get a
we
night
it.
guard.
Then they didn't attack until after Phil had gotten in.
Yeah, no, but you had, if we're going to try and install him in the vault, then that part of the plan changes.
Phil was in the vault.
But yeah.
By that time, Harmony had climbed up the chute
Yeah.
that's used for like a fire stairwell.
Somebody still has to, the door still has to open.
She
for him
blew
to
it
leave.
open, killed everyone she could see, and
was
ran
she on
for
operations level then?
it. Yes.
Okay. So she,
And then, as she was running for it and murdering everything, Quick Response went after her. Also, she caused fires, so everyone started evacuating. So Phil just walked out and joined the crowd.
Yeah.
okay.
And then Nia killed all the ones at the base. He re-entered the building instead of leaving it, and he dumped down the basement, and they left.
Okay. So, all right.
So Phil was just a man in a suit,
So
in a crowd of men in
Artemis-
suits that
Artemis
you cannot
takes,
physically
whoever's
remember.
Artemis takes, Phil's point, but has the Swarmoid as backup. Would that be safer, or is that worth the risk? As an additional person to help them take down the guards.
I mean, how...
Because no, we can have the triad. We can build a master crafted, Earth replica. Triad and
master craft.
Yeah. Well, D&D term, whatever.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the knockoff isn't it?
Because I don't know any one of us is going to be able to take out two guards and exalts,
No.
with all that shit by themselves. I mean, I could drop one of them, but then the other one's going to drop me because I'm not going to have any other weapons and shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, if it's a Swarmoid Cyrock, is he going to be able to murder someone to back you up right
well, he
there?
doesn't have to.
No.
Use that he could use neurotoxin or something.
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that.
guess that's true.
Yeah, just to kind of fly on there. And then, what kind of ventilation system
Fill the
does
vaults
this
with a
have?
deadly neurotoxin.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Well,
No, he's crawling through air ducts.
Well, the Swarmoid just kind of
The irrigation
absorbing
is
through.
Yeah.
You can move through air ducts, but there's nano sniffers.
The next time we do a
There are
one shot,
nanosniffers there.
some sort of going to be some sort of AGI. And I'm going
I'm
to
trying
be
to think. And
glass.
are those
That's
that's
what
like
we'll
each
do.
independent AIs, or are those control?
It's all linked to the Tophus.
Telephus. So if we could get a hold of that,
The Tophus? Yeah, if you get a hold of the Tophus system, you're done.
Yeah, but
But that's going to be the only thing harder than getting into the
There's
vault.
only one, there's one access hard point, isn't there? There's only
Yeah, that
one way
red
in.
room next to the quick response room.
Yeah, right next to the room with the guys with the railgun plasma. that kill us.
Let's see.
That's got to be, that has to be
Yeah.
fast
yeah,
and
I know,
invisible
same
somehow.
This color.
Yeah.
I must look.
I mean, there are a couple of.
Is the rapid reaction team for the building or just for the bank itself?
I mean, there are really a couple of approaches
What
to
do you mean?
Tophus.
The quick response is just
We
the
either need
bank
to
itself.
disable it
Okay.
somehow before.
Of course,
it's
if the
gonna
quick
look
response is
the
engaged, they're going to call the
indentures.
LOA.
Or we have to
So they'll be
replace
waiting
the
for you outside.
indentures so that it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, because if they
I
brought
feel
me
like
to
getting into the indentures would be the best road on that, because if we can take their spots.
Here's the thing: you can always outspend the job. This is an Ocean's 12 job. Like you're going to spend more money than it's actually worth. Like you could do that. Like,
where are we getting money?
Buy the 7 hydraulic lifting vaults so you can steal the fucking.
Well, is Firewall willing to give us any black budget for this?
Firewall's cut us off essentially.
No, I didn't really care.
You can use the rep to like get stuff through the dark cast, but it's not. No proxies are cut off. They run cells. They're too eye level. You're just a bunch of weapons.
Although Goat might give us stuff.
Goat got you onto the stars our destination. She's your exit strategy.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If you can get off system.
Goat's getting you in the end.
She's pretty overtapped.
Also, Firewall. And also, they just put out that free, PDF.
Do we have access? Do we have access? We've been chasing this black
Scum Swarm on a PDF.
Oh,
it's really cool.
I need to look at that.
Yeah,
the black budget that we've been chasing this entire time. Is that tapped out? Is that empty? Is there money in there?
You can
We
check.
drain it. So
Give our Nano Swarm a Nano Swarm.
what do you want?
There's research.
The type of weapons now is
Yeah.
Nope. Chuck Testa.
So it would just
43
be
out of
disable
70.
one while he cloud of dust gas.
All right, you see that PC legislation has said that all taxes now need to be kept in-house before being moved to off Mars holdings, and the fund is considered to be taxes from new AR games. That's the cover for it. And that the last time it was used, there's a brief overlap for the taxes before they were all moved to PC holdings, so there might be a little bit in it.
But not a lot.
But not, you don't know. You won't know until you pull it out. When you do pull it out, it's going to be somewhat of an alert because it won't be approved transactions by the Planetary Consortium. And there will be a range of time as to when people might notice that actually happened.
Which is why it's a good idea to set the
It'd be a risk.
security on other shit.
It could be days, it could be seconds.
something else.
Oh, it's something else.
Yeah. Okay.
What
This
other
is seeing how
terrorist
much money
groups
is
are
in the
there
back
aside from
black
the
budget.
Steel Liberators
right.
that are active on Luna?
What?
Are there any other terrorist groups aside from the Steel Liberators?
There are usually always materials around trying to destroy Clever Hands.
Okay.
Uplifts of all kinds. There are Steel Liberators, of course. There's more radical
like
bioconservatives, although they are given a lot of sway. There's a lot of bioconservative hate groups.
Yeah.
I bet they
And there's
What
a lot
about
of
corporate warfare?
tribal national gangs? Yeah.
Is there any corporate warfare going on between
It's
It's
corporations?
typically secret, but it's not a lot of Planetary Consortium stuff as they depend on the banks. But the banks are pretty cutthroat with each other. So you could be Security Solutions, or you could make it seem like that. It's just whatever you want to do. I didn't mean to paralyze you with choice.
It's not. It's not paralyze the choice. It's just like overcoming very difficult obstacles. Any solution would be good. I mean, getting to the escape.
No, the big thing is the big thing I think was blinds. Under no circumstances can it come out that the bank was robbed. Sort of.
Well, no,
thing.
they'll cover that up. Like the bank,
Yeah,
will
they're
deal
going to
with
cover it
that
up themselves. Like the only way that would be is if you did.
Well, no, like what I'm
Stars.
saying is we can't make it. We can't do this in a way where they know we got away because that will destroy the economy and the fate.
Yeah,
and
as of right now, for access, you're at -20 for access rolls. So that's hacking, things of that nature. Surveillance and not being seen, you're at base. In terms of actually overcoming defenses, like hacking bots and destroying stuff, you're at +10 for combat stuff.
Actually,
But forensics, you're still at -30.
All right.
question on the development for that part, though, at least for
DNH.
that's like for
Forensics pretty much has to be done on the spot. Don't be seen.
Okay.
Actually,
Don't get sniffed.
Can I do a research roll to see where TOSFA was developed, at least in the LLA?
It wasn't developed in the LLA, but you can see where the software was developed.
Isn't it pretty much a seed AI of its own? I mean, not this one, but
No,
in
it's
general.
not.
I mean, they're not.
It's not
but,
CDA. It's just
Well, no,
very-
I realize that. I'm just saying that.
Flipping that
It's
17.
just super number.
It's the evolved version of an old DARPA AI. You know,
It's Math Muncher.
Yeah, it's just been carefully redone. It's like version 700 of it. But it's the top of the line. In fact, the LLA version is handicapped compared to other ones. So
Really?
That's the one benefit that we have is
the fact that they won't let it do it on its own.
Yeah.
It gives you a few seconds of delay.
Okay.
which is
It's
why
got to
it's-
run to the indentures. The indentures have to take a vote.
Isn't there some kind of bio bomb that we can get that will, fuck with forensics?
Yeah, that's DNA chaff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that's
So we'll get.
if you can't get away clean, leave as much dirt as you can.
Okay, so the basic plan, the way I see it, is we get in with Artemis and the Swarmoid is backup. Then the Wild Hunt / Terror Cell attacks, screaming nonsense about, X human rights or something like that. We'll just manufacture a new group. And
We can't just manufacture a new
And
group
these
because
are-
Topus will see through it.
And these info lives,
Well,
are they? That's like, are they
I don't think.
API or are they
I would say don't give
um,
them any group. They're so
They're
insane.
So they're indentured.
It just
So they,
attacks.
that's like so.
The
logic
more
problems
nonsensical
aren't
they are,
gonna
the harder it'll be to
work on a
place.
trade now.
No, they're indentured.
Then
That's yeah.
okay, so they're the distraction. They're given all the heavy ordnance, so they can just last.
Yeah, I mean, I like them just basically recreating the original,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
original
the
bank
Wild Bunch.
robberies exit.
Yeah. So.
Well, if they do that, they got to get up the evacuate fall.
Oh fuck!
How do you get up the evacuate fall?
You have specialized spindle climbers, and you don't set off an alarm before you do it. As if the alarm goes off, the whole thing gets coated with slip, meaning it's frictionless, and there's absolutely no way to climb it. You could get up there if you could fly, which is a possibility.
So that involves taking the underground, right?
That's what Lenore did. While Phil distracted them at the brain scan, Lenore tapped it in. Got
How do
into
we
the
get
evacuate
to
fall,
the
and then in Harmony?
airlock underground?
The
It's
airlock
something I've never
underground
really
would be
experienced.
relatively easy. You just kind
It's
of
just getting through the corridor.
you have to just get into LLA underground.
We've got
security
a
tunnels.
we've
You
got
have
a
an
thing of the
LLA
tunnel.
favor, like just saying, or I'd like a tour, like that'd be enough.
We've got the.
Or that'd be a relatively easy hack.
How hard is the laser tunnel going to be? How hard would the laser tunnel be to navigate? What would those skills be?
You would have to have a insane fray or flight check, and you could not touch the sides. You can't touch the sides, the walls, or the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay, so you need an
its
insane
nose will light
fray
up and there'll be a
and
buzzing
flight.
sound.
You need
Yeah.
both. Okay.
I said or. Either will work. You'll have to fly, though, basically.
Okay.
But I mean, once you get past the laser,
Once you get past it, they don't guard the other door. You
Yeah.
just press open because, fucking laser field.
and then you basically jump into the security
After you push
substation and do
open-
a hack immediately.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you
Do
have to
the lasers
basically
go
kill
away?
the security guys before they set
could
up an
dance
alarm,
through it.
and before you get nano manipulated.
Do we know how
One
many
of us could
security
dance,
guys
one
to
of us could
expect
dance
down
through
there?
it.
no, because they
One
touch
of
the
us
ground.
Yes, yeah, you could dance through it to a lovely hip hop
Capoeira.
trip path.
The element.
Do we know how many security guys to expect in the underground?
The night
Like two, I
cephalopod.
think.
Two.
And they're pissed off because they don't like it down there.
It's
It's
the
horrible.
We could actually have the Suicide Squad come up through the evacuate fall by putting them on synth Morse.
Could we
with
buy off a
ionic
security guard?
flight Capability.
What?
Like Reaper Morse.
Could we buy off a security guard?
Could you buy a
Is it
security
the
guard?
flesh
Yeah,
or
if you could find out who he is.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
they
we
don't
still have
leave
to get
the building.
We still have to
They
get
don't
them
leave the building
through
at all?
This
Oh, yeah.
They live in the barracks.
because
Well,
you have to get through lasers without touching sides.
They
or
must be
lasers.
paid really
Well,
well.
they-
The door is
they-
easy
they're
enough to
indentured.
open, but then have to
Oh,
kill
so
those
they
two
open,
guys
never mind.
and take control of the
Question
security substation before the.
So if we give them
nano-manipulators
anything
disassemble.
at all,
Okay.
they might.
It depends. It depends on how well they're treated.
I'd say, well,
Aaron
They have
can't
exalt
hack
morphs.
that.
They're made of
The
skin.
Dragon
That's
Morph,
pretty.
Dragonfly.
But they
Pretty
can't
good.
But I mean,
leave.
Well, I mean,
get through the
they
flying
could not
part.
leave of
No,
the
I would not be-
space.
Or
No, my-
that's
Yeah.
the
well, are you
alternative.
talking about the swarm?
Oh, you're talking, yeah. Well, Lenore would just. So you have to make a really good flight check in order to get through that.
Could
Well,
we
they wouldn't-
just use Lenore?
We could, but that would be a massive.
You have to
risk.
figure out a way to convince her using only images.
Well, what does she want though?
Yeah. We.
But then there's only skill softs, so.
But it's like
They
well,
give you skill
I would
sets
say
to fly.
I mean, she knows all of those parts.
Yeah.
Already, we just have to get her to do it for us.
Yeah.
so. I would
mean,
say
it's
ask
not
her
like
what
she
she
can
wants
ID
or what
us.
that's like out of this.
Yeah. Tom, just ask her and back in the thing because she can understand speech, right? Oh, she can't.
No, she can't. She can only understand images.
Okay.
But hell, we've got simulators. Why not just?
You have a way of communicating with her if you sleep her.
Oh yeah, async.
That's how they talked.
Yeah. I can do that.
You want to risk that?
No, I
'Cause
don't.
Can't she read you?
Probably. He would mean a post check. And then she's out and about. Well, we could always restrain her to make sure she can't do anything. Well, why don't we first try it in the virtual environment first? So.
I mean, once we have our own plan, couldn't we make our own simulation of it and just bring her in.
I'll give you a
so
bonus on forensics if you rehearse it in VR first.
Okay.
VR.
Yeah, no, of course we're going to do it in VR. So, okay, so we have one Artemis and one Swarmoid up there to open the vault door. That's the one part of the plan we have figured out. Then we have another part of the team to come down underground.
How are we getting past the brain scan?
We
have to hack the police thing.
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
Which I'm going to do that. So.
Yeah.
We hope.
Are you wanting me to go through the irrigation system?
Well, can we do
okay,
that
okay, you're an octopus.
previously, or do we need to do that?
Yeah,
one
we'll
today?
do all the previously stuff today. Actually pulling off the job will be the next game.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, good. That gives
Jason, do
me.
you have ideas?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
It's
so
okay. I'm not contributing.
I'm
that
the
much.
hitter.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So the industrial. Okay, so the underground
Hit
section
Aaron.
is next at the same time.
His booster fires. He hits you.
sorry.
So you can
There's
take
a
that
tangle of robotic tentacles.
Okay, well,
Is that only
I'll
supposed
pop
to
in
be once
there.
per session?
Grab the tentacle,
Why
hit
did
it.
I just hit the
Pull
only
back.
woman in the group?
Um,
You throw the tentacle monster at the woman. Why?
No, get away.
I'll show a
He's a woman
montage
right now.
to Lenore.
Well, actually, hey Ross,
yeah.
it's going through the irrigation system. Going through the irrigation system means I could get to the cornucopia machines.
Right. No, we no. I mean, yeah, that's true. But we need to secure the vault and the underground at the same time. So as soon as you get the thing in the box, we can send the Suicide Squad up from the underground or up to the evacuate vault to the operations centers. Right?
I mean, I know they're insane, but I feel like we might be able to use the crazy people whose heads we captured. So.
Okay. Well, no. Yeah. I'll ask Lenore.
I mean, Harmony and Lenore were they were
Show a
the
picture
underground
of
engine
Lenore
squad.
to Lenore, and then show various things that she might want, like pictures of credits or
Oh no, dead humans.
Yeah, dead humans.
Actually,
other Neo Ravens,
Or the
like,
or the picture of like one of the Mercurial sanctuary.
sanctuary. Yeah, drugs, guns, other things, and a big question mark.
Do it like you're behind door number 1, 2.
Yeah. And I'll be. Or
The
have Tom
vestibule-
do that. Huh?
Yeah,
The vestibule of offers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She perks up with the dead humans one.
Yeah, I thought so.
God damn it.
Well, that's what we knew already. Those
She
two
shows
humans kill
you. She
people.
shows you a clip of XP. It's appears to be on Mars, some sort of holding bank for terraform payroll. It appears that the stars have just done a job.
Yeah.
It shows a man crying over a woman and holding her arms, and it zooms in on his tears.
Damn.
She wants it to be as painful for some human as possible.
I see.
Apparently, whatever Lenore went through to be who she is was not
Pleasant.
a blast.
Okay. Let's see here. So.
I mean, that was
Well,
I how about this? So we can offer her the chance to kill the human that caused her death in the first place, which is Manjappa. We're pretty sure.
well.
No,
No, it's
what?
us.
Yeah, it was Firewall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
She
killed.
doesn't know
Firewall-
that.
Oh right.
Show.
Why not just show?
No, show symbol space or incident like a man that's bound, gagged, crying and whimpering, and with a knife, and then give the knife to Lenore and step back. So like indicating that she can kill this person. But then right before if she picks it up and tries to kill him, then the guy disappears. And the knife disappears as well. Then show the picture of the underground level, and then a question mark.
Okay. It's pretty good. She sleeves it back up.
Yeah.
Same guy, same tie down, same night. Kid. She kills the kid, the guy starts crying, then she kills the guy.
Okay. So
She wants a human to suffer first.
We really can't put her in a body, I don't think.
Well, it would be a bird body.
We can give her her own simul space where she's
But
free
she's
to kill
wanting
and
to
maim as
kill-
much as she wants.
It's got to be dark.
Yeah.
That's what gets her off.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, you guys were talking about not
Ross,
letting
can
me
you
space
design-
the entire habitat.
Can you
You know,
design
but
a
you're
giant
torturing
space?
torturing
So basically,
people over
if
and
you
over again
incorporate
is
part
okay.
of the plan
Well,
that
no,
she
torturing
can
people
see
once
that would
is
cause
fine
you
compared to killing an entire
stress
city.
value
Yes.
to perform.
Yes, every time.
Yeah.
Yes,
She'd be
1,000
fine with helping
times.
out.
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't care if she works with the Honda Stars so long as some human gets it.
Okay.
They're a team of crazy people.
Dude, are crazy people.
That's why I feel like we can abuse some of them because they're crazy. That's why Manjappa was using them in the first place. They're
Like if you
completely
could give her,
non-culpable.
if you could give her eyes on the Suicide Squad, say butchering everyone in the industrial park or throwing people off the skywalk, like she'd be like, "Yay!" and then she'd help you.
Well, why don't we just run some simulations of?
Okay, I'll show her footage of the Suicide Squad training and fighting,
We could load up.
Stupid
we
question.
We could load up some practice for just the.
Yeah,
the
we'll do a
hunters
practice
doing
run
their
with her.
exit.
Hold on, stupid question.
Okay.
Why do we need to rob the bank at all?
To get to Manjappa.
To get-
Why? No, I get that, but we
Yeah.
don't actually need to rob the bank to do that.
Yeah.
We can fab up a safety deposit box that we can't open anyway.
If he has a way of knowing when the
We
box is
don't know what that
open,
is.
like we don't have enough information.
We don't
to
even
do
know what the
that.
box looks like.
Yeah, we can figure out what the
You don't
box.
even know there's a box.
Yeah.
You know that it's in a box.
Yeah.
It's in a safety deposit box that we were told not to open.
We're told
No,
not
you're
to-
told not to open.
No, we're not to open the box inside the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
or whatever it is. It could be a book. It could be a bag.
No, I thought we weren't even supposed to open the safety deposit box.
Mona Lisa.
I don't think
No.
we can carry a full.
Yeah,
set.
no, you can't carry a full box.
Yeah.
No, so it's
So it's a pack of gum of the damned.
It's a light switch. Of total devastation.
All right.
don't say.
So
So I couldn't buy it then.
all right. So so Lenore's in.
Just turn the lights
We'll
on.
show her the footage of the wild hunt, and then we'll do a simulation showing that replacing Harmony with the wild hunt going around rampaging around. And us in the parts. And question mark, does she seem enthusiastic about that?
She shows you footage of her casing the joint.
Yeah.
She's apparently on top of a roof. This happened weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she zooms in on like parents with kids, school groups taking tours.
Good of trained humanity. Good of
You
trained
know,
humanity.
yeah, she wants to be a massacre, and then then she just nods. She recognizes your gestures.
Okay.
So if it's a bloodbath, she's
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
We
Again.
can't do that, Ross.
Look, I'm
Oh, now you have an objection.
Hold on.
Oh,
Bartleby's fine. Yeah, okay.
Look, the security forces
Why are we talking
will
about
kill
that?
her
We're
eventually.
setting up
I
a
murdered as
suicide
a
squad.
kid. They can get murdered.
We're setting up a suicide squad anyway. aren't we?
Deniability.
It's a terrorist attack, not a bank robbery. Terrorist attacks are fine. They expect them all the time.
Listen, like, we have deniability.
Yes.
The,
Hold
the
on.
Raven's insane.
Oh wait, we're setting up a suicide squad anyway, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
As a distraction.
No, but
But the Raven, like, Lenore knows how to get, like, she practiced
Children have stacks
infiltrating
now, right?
the underground.
What?
children have stacks now, right? And this is Richville,
Well, you don't
USA,
need
so
a
they're all
stack to be
backed
backed
up.
up. People are backed up on a regular basis.
They're all backed up.
Look,
Usually.
why did you were space the habitat guy?
No, I'm yes, but that's because I've been working under the
You guys
assumption
know a lot, but you're never going to know everything.
No.
Well, no,
sorry.
okay,
No,
that- when I first
No
started
mass
reading
murder
this,
in order to
it
get
talked
the
about
thing.
how death isn't permanent here.
Yeah, I know.
People
I'm
get
agreeing
backed up
with
and
the robot for
re-sleeved
once.
all the time.
Yeah, but
so it's
She
not
liked
really
the original
murder.
plan because
Yeah.
she got to watch
Yeah.
Harmony butcher a whole bunch of people and lead a bunch of kill bots down a crowded mall, firing.
Essentially,
seeker
we're
missiles
keeping
at
that
her.
part of the plan. We just have more
Well,
people being crazy.
if we don't use Lenore, then someone else has to get through that laser field and take over the
yeah,
underground.
we need
section.
Lenore. Like
Nobody
that-
can do it except Aaron, maybe.
No,
No,
Aaron doesn't have
no. Aaron can't do it because
Well, no.
Aaron flying
Skill
was
soft
Aaron
for
dead.
flight is pretty common.
And actually,
It's
and
40
also
points,
he said
though.
Frey as well too.
Would it be a
which
base
means
check
that
or would it be at a penalty?
You get 40 points plus your aptitude.
I thought it was just 40.
and also
No, it's
my
40
and
plus-
also
it's 40
my
plus
Frey
your
check is actually
okay.
decent, so I could technically make it through there in the swarm void.
I mean, we could do it that way. I'm
But
just
you
saying,
can't
we have
open the
tools
doors
that
like
we
Marvel
could
and
use.
Neil
I would
I should be able to access
Yeah,
it
you can
anyway
try
for
that.
the ports.
I mean,
I
we're
should be able to
we're
access
kind of
it.
spreading.
I mean,
sidewalks
Lenore
all
will.
over.
I'll tell you this. I won't even roll.
He
Lenore
also
will
said-
succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
If you
what
use Lenore, it's done.
we haven't. Yeah, Lenore is a tool,
He
and
also
she's
said we could fray it too. So
That's
If you can manage to jump that far, you can.
you have to jump that far without touching any of the lasers or the sides.
And we have two Cyarchs, one in a Swarm Void and one in a Dragonfly. Or one in some other...
I think
So
everybody
you're
should
going
have
to-
their own side.
Wait, are you going to need me to fork off? No, I'm not forking off that much.
Just two.
Aren't you open source? Fuck it, man. We'll download another one.
No, I've gone to a specialized version.
No,
of
we
this
don't.
right
we
now.
don't
I am
need. We don't need
personalized.
untrained Cyrox. They'll be too happy. It'll be weird.
No, it's like unleashing 5 different Gers in the same room. You
Yeah,
just
no.
don't
No, wait.
want
What
it.
we need is Cyrock MGB. That's what we need.
Yeah. have a
You
bot
aren't
to
nearly
get
as combined with ordnance as I normally like.
I love
Hi
it.
there.
I
How you doing?
so love creating that.
I still love being that.
So we get the vault
So
door
here's,
open.
can we just make a Reaper morph and set him free in some other part of the city to rampage around like Cyrock?
It won't be enough. They have
I
their
just
own-
thought of this. Lamb is a member of 9 Lives.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to blame it on their organization, she
Lamb
would
just
be
lost
leading
her
the
shit.
squad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
But then 9 Lives is really, really, really good.
Oh, fuck those
You've
guys.
done nothing but fuck with them for.
How are they even going to know it's us?
They always know.
Well, okay, yeah, to be fair, like...
Tillman will fucking rat you out to them at that point.
No, actually it would be Lamb, because, like, Lamb, wasn't she kidnapped, or didn't she disappear when she talked to those crazy people in that Girl station?
Yeah.
No, that
It'd
happens.
be pretty odd.
That will
No,
happen.
we should
There
not
will
do
be
that.
dozens dead. Tillman will get the
If I
dead rock and go, fuck it all.
Yeah, Tillman will not be pleased with the plan. As
Oh, Tillman's not going to be happy no matter what we do.
Exactly!
High as
Well, the
shit.
only
So I say we
I
use
don't know
Augustine
any-
to make
honestly,
ourselves
I don't know any other
gods.
possible
Plus
distractions that would
40.
work.
You have an 80 chance if you take the skill soft and fly.
If I fly it, yeah, I could fly it if we, but
You
I
would
can't.
have an
I
eight.
can't, but I can't change morphs if I'm going to do that.
true.
And I
Is
can't.
there
And we
not
need some
something
sort
that
of
we
flight.
can add
We need to
on?
give me some sort of
What?
flight
Is
system.
there not like a jetpack kind of deal?
For
on this thing?
Synthmorphs, yeah, there's ionic jets.
What about for biomorphs?
We'd have to put you in a
Any
synth
different
morph.
Jetpack.
You can't put me in a
But those are-
synthmorph because then I lose my 40 aptitude.
Oh.
You could try and find a body sculptor. He'll give you wings,
Oh, yeah.
I'm game. Let's do it.
but then you're gonna be on a lunar flyer. So
And wouldn't the expense on that be pretty...
it'd be insanely high to add wings to your current morph.
Yeah.
But I'd be able to fly.
You'd be modding your car.
How much more for,
Well, no, I mean, it'd be
hidden,
like
Hidden wings?
hidden wings.
Even in microgravity,
Something
you're
like
not
Dude,
gonna
or
be
dude,
that
if you
small.
want to fly, we could just get you a Neo Raven morph.
No, I had the plus with the plus 40 for your skill soft goes on top of your base aptitude, which would give me an 80 in
Or
flight because my
we
somatics
could
at
use
40
the
right
psychopath Raven who already knows everything we need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
You also
against
want to-
massacre, man.
I am too.
Just the children. It would
Sorry,
only
no.
be the
Those are the most
maximum.
easily replaced parts, to be honest.
I know,
Yeah, really.
now.
Seriously, they're not that old. It's easier to grow them back. So.
What about the ceiling?
Oh, God,
Are there
I'm starting to
lasers on the
agree
ceiling?
with
Could we
Barlow.
touch that?
There's lasers on the ceiling. Ceiling's also pressure sensitive. You're not.
Okay. Well, I was just saying it hadn't been mentioned.
That's
so-
certain
Certain
what he thinks
collateral
about
damage
murdering
that we just have to
children.
live with.
That's cool.
Serious, what did he about murder?
Well,
What do you think
could a
about murder?
swarmoid fly over it?
Fuck, there's going to be security all over.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
they'll start tracking that stuff. So
Would that still be a flight check?
Could a swarmoid
It'd be
even
a flight check.
I already asked it
you
what the
couldn't
best place
disperse
to hide a
enough
body is.
Okay.
because that would just make it harder.
stupid
Aaron,
question?
that's what
Hold on.
terrain-
What's your reflex score?
My
Could
reflex?
a swarmoid open the door at the other end?
Yeah.
A
20.
swarmoid would have to hack the door at the other end because it would not be able to actually interface with the button.
Yeah.
That's
No,
right.
it can pick up objects.
No, they can't.
It
They
says it
said-
can turn into.
It says they cannot interact with physical objects. It says they can't pick shit up, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So it would have to hack and knock out the system remotely.
Okay.
But Aaron's hacking is also pretty good. So
It's, like I said, I'm not saying you can't do anything. It's what do you want? It's going to be risky. It's a bank robbery.
So, do you want me to try to remote in, or
So
You know, actually, we don't even have to do that. Someone could remote pilot a bot to do it, to fly it over and do that. So, like someone like you have the good reflex score. So, what would his check be to like?
Be a jamming check or something, or
Well, just get a bot to fly over it.
yeah.
well, it's going to be a piloting skill then.
Yeah.
I've got pretty decent.
which you could also take a skill
Yeah, you
soft
can take
on.
a skill soft on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You could jam a bot and pilot it.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
So like,
I think more darts have hit the floor today
Sorry,
than hit the
I'm
table.
holding onto them.
No, I'm doing it too.
I got all these books over here. So.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not really a rolling game.
Yeah. Okay, so we get a bot. There's tons of tiny
Pilot.
little bots.
Aircraft.
Pilot something, and we get the skill soft for it.
That would give me an 80 in that,
Aircraft.
Yeah, so it'd be an 80 in that. So he does that. Then he pushes a bunch to disable it, and then what else?
Yeah, but the bot is the door's going to open and guards and nano disassemblers are going to destroy it.
Stupid
That's why
question.
we need
What
to
was
raid
Lenore's
him.
plan then? I mean,
Can we
like,
not
The plan was Lenore opened the door. The guards went in to investigate, and Nia took him out. Because
Okay.
there are no security cameras in the security corridor because
So how did
it's
Nia get
mined
that far?
and all that kind of stuff. They would understand, oh my god, why is that turned off? Then Nia would take them out. Then Lenore would go in and turn off the cameras and get around the nano manipulator.
Well, I'm assuming once the door opens, the
so-
lasers shut off, right?
Yeah, so the guards-
she came across.
So Nia
a
came in a
cloak.
shroud
Yeah.
and a chameleon cloak,
Oh,
and she took
okay.
to the guards by
So
surprise.
you two could do that. Like,
and
let's
you-
do
they
that.
can't
Yeah.
see inside the
Team
corridor
killer.
because
We're
there's no
also
cameras.
the team. We're also going to be the ones best at forgetting. You know,
Yeah, and
demolition
then once they were in there,
But they
Which
also
kind of
need,
means
they
we
also
both shouldn't
need
be
to
there.
hack this,
Yeah.
Do either
like
of you have
immediately.
InfoSec.
yeah.
I don't have infosec.
Because
Yeah,
if this
I bet
isn't,
InfoSec is
if the
60.
security, I mean,
Yeah,
as I understand it, if the security substation isn't hacked, then the nano things come over and just take you apart. And
So
have
disable.
fun with that,
So the
right?
If
challenge.
you're in the room,
yeah.
So
They're on
after the two
tracks,
guards
yeah.
are out, then Drew would have to hack it, and then that area
Is
taken
that
over.
just InfoSec? Or am I going to have
You
to
got to get to the
too?
substation and turn on a loop of old footage as fast as you can.
Just immediately.
Well, Drew's the man to do that because he has hacking and combat skills and he's speed, with like his 40 attributes.
And not get eaten by nano manipulators on your way.
It's got to be
Um,
fast.
Well, how did Lenore do it? Just through speed? Just,
Lenore is a very tiny raven.
Okay.
So she would.
Well, you
Fly
activate
around.
Guardian Swarms. and
So
all
would that be
stuff.
Frey?
No, it's not
and
Guardian, like,
someone-
That'd be
Guardian
Frey,
Swarms won't.
getting around the nano
This
manipulator.
is
Drew's perfect for that.
Or
yeah.
free running to get there before.
Yeah.
Can I use both and get a bonus?
You can get a bonus if you jump through the window, but
Yeah.
plate glass.
Well, he'll have body armor on. He'll be fine. He's in an ultimate morph. You're like,
But you're still going to be in
Not
there.
an ultimate,
You're
a
still going to
remake.
be in there with
A
nano
remake, sorry.
manipulators trying to manipulate you
Yeah.
on a nano level.
on a nano level.
well,
what they
I mean,
do.
he'll also have to be very fast, so he'll just crank up his speed with murder. So he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, drugs. That's what we haven't added yet.
Can you boost
Give
your
us
speed
more
past
murder!
3? I thought 3 was max.
Is it 3 or 4 is max speed?
I thought 4 was like
Absolute max.
ex-human.
Okay.
Yeah,
Done
I'll say
and
4.
done.
I don't know. We'll look it up.
I'll say with
Hey, wait,
4,
if you
you're
press-
going to take some SV.
Okay.
You're so fast, it's freaking you out.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't do that then.
Okay. Speed 3 though.
Yeah, you're pretty like we don't need you running off screaming that you're on the moon.
So Jason and Drew are Team Underground.
I'll get some murder too.
They
Get
secure
the
the
bats off.
underground.
They're eating my thoughts.
Upstairs, Artemis and Cyrock.
Whoever's being Artemis.
Yeah. Secure. Open the vault door.
Well,
Then at the same time, the underground's being.
It's really better if Artemis is him because
Yeah.
killing the guard. Like
I can subliminal them and then
Enough
just,
that I can't
yeah,
get
okay.
there.
shoot them in the face with a gun.
yeah, he can subliminal one, and if you're in there as a swarm, then you can stun the other with neurotoxin.
Actually, yeah, the
That's
Earth
good.
artifact could be like a fucking sword or something, or like a.
yes, actually, sorry, my idea. The cavalry blade Teddy Roosevelt took with him on the invasion of Normandy. There you go.
No, or
Teddy
Or in
Roosevelt went
60s.
Yeah.
It gets screwed.
Yeah,
Earth
or
history.
something like that.
Just wrong Earth history.
I get it. I'm just,
Don't
I actually
give
don't
up.
think it should be anything. I think we should stay away from anything that is
dangerous.
not dangerous, but super well known because it's going to be that much harder to fabricate.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not just have a printed copy of Moby Dick or something like that?
Or katana.
You just want to kill someone with a sword, don't you?
And then have you burst from the sword.
Okay, so that's the second part of the plan. Then
speed also uses
the
plus one speed.
once the underground's secured, the distraction can happen, and I can instruct the Wild Hunt to just focus on military targets instead of civilian targets. So there won't be, they'll still be a
Not
terrorist.
going to look like a terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, they still blowing up stuff and shouting nonsense.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're wanting that as a cover, we're
I
gonna
know
have
And
we're
if
gonna
they're
bring you
only
in,
hitting bank
but do we just
security,
wanna try-
There's going to have to be a
Yeah.
sense of acceptable
And
loss
then you
here.
can use your
Okay.
explosion.
And they're also
Stuff.
You
insane.
guys are like, oh no, not
I
murder all the
like that.
Yeah.
Huh?
So what
I
is
can
the
shoot them
line?
up too. I'm just thinking. I mean,
What is the line
I
drawn
don't.
at?
I don't know.
Uh,
I mean,
I'm
My
not
line
against
was drawn
murdering
as facing
children.
the
Sorry.
habitat.
Well,
I
I mean,
like
I don't know.
well, no, I don't know.
If we're going to
You
disguise
need
it
to
as a
be there
terrorist
for
attack, how are we going to do this?
how are we going to get you through?
President, what are you going to do?
Oh, you know what it could be?
I-
It could be
Do that?
terrorist performance art. Like they could do something
Oh my
really
Pilot the
bizarre,
God.
like set up
Opens the door.
some sort
Let's
of
just
quick.
turn off, guys.
more like Project Mayhem.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah, Project Mayhem type stuff where they like
Even
deface-
before the
we move
Gaga
up.
game,
Yeah.
Gaga does stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So like they could do
Operation
they
Latte,
shoot-
Operation Latte Thunder, go.
Yeah, exactly. So they deface the void statue parachute and like shoot it up, blow it up. Like, yeah, take that, corporate autocracy, and focus.
Are
on...
you going to get them to be able to do that, like, without just going
There
off
is going to
doing
be
their
a
own
deception
shit?
check involved for that.
So
I
are we,
can lie.
are we
I
doing
can-
Occupy LLA or?
No, I mean like for them.
Fuck those
Like
guys.
you got to
yeah.
make the system believe they're psychotic jihadists, which would be in the algorithms.
Okay.
Like they need to intentionally kill themselves. Like
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Well, they do that then.
Well, and since Frontier of the Void it promotes space exploration, they're going to have to pretend to be bioconservatives.
Okay.
So that's going to change the kind of morphs you can use.
Ooh, yeah.
That means biomorphs,
splicers.
which is more expensive.
Yeah. Well, each one's 10K, I think.
How many people?
Fuck it, can't we install them in some flash?
I have 12 of them now because apparently Harmony has joined the group. So, let's see.
They seem like her kind of people.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
likes lamb. He doesn't want her to be taken away by the queen, like your other best friend.
High is actually it's high 5,000 or 10,000, or is it? I think it's 5,000.
High is 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, moderate is 5.
No, moderate is 1.
Moderate is 1.
I
goes-
think high. I think
High
it's
is 5 for
High.
Splicer?
Yeah, 5,000 for a
All right, then it'll be... How many you got? 12?
Yeah.
It's times 4
60
times
grand.
5.
So it's going to be 60 grand to buy your Suicide Squad.
And then we fab all the weapons and armor and all that other shit for them.
So we have that for free.
Oh, we do have fabbers. That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so-
we just don't have bat tanks. And so they go, they
It will put the system on high alert.
yeah.
Are we going to put kill switches on them just in case?
Oh yeah, all of them.
Kill dead switches are going on
or
everybody,
you-
as I understand it.
No stacks.
Yeah, no stats.
We're getting dead. Like all of us.
Or
are
no,
getting
they don't have dead
switches.
switches. They'll just have explosive vests, so they'll all just like.
All right, so here's the thing.
They can't be
You will
caught.
lose 2 tokens from defense if you take out the Void.
Yeah.
And you will lose 2 tokens. You lose 1 token from surveillance and 1 from forensic. Once those things
Gain
go
anything?
down. But you will
We
gain
lose
by
something
taking out the Void. You will gain back
Privacy.
a surveillance, and you'll gain back 2 forensics. So you'll gain 1 overall for forensics, but you'll use some on surveillance as the system will be like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" and start looking around.
But of course, if we can take over
But by
surveillance.
that point, we just have to go straight underground and then hit the tunnels to get to the hopper.
Yeah, but if we blow the tunnel, that's
Well, like while we're doing all that,
The hopper is going to be 50,000 credits. Or
Okay.
a pretty massive favor burned rep to make it on the hurry.
Okay.
So 5 rep or a shit ton of money.
5 rep. Hey, you're a criminal. You can do that. Or yeah, Tom, you could do that.
I'm not a criminal.
Oh yeah.
I've
Well,
got-
is it G rep?
What kind of rep you want to
We can
use?
do whatever we want.
I got 50 C
You
right.
just got to make the networking check and I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I've got
I don't know
I've got
many.
C rep. I'm just worried
I got
about
28
using it
IREP,
because
so-
it's
I
going
have
to be
28
trackable.
IREP for whatever that's
You can do
worth.
IREP too.
I mean, I could do G rep, but if I used my G rep on the moon, I think there's going to be a
Yeah,
whole
they
other
are
party.
looking for Faye.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a different ID
Hey,
right
wait,
now.
Aaron, or Jason, why don't you burn
I mean,
some rep
unless
on
we want to
Sandy
find a
just
way of
hopper?
using that.
The only thing it's going to do is help people find you more and raise your bounty.
Kill squad comes at you and sees another kill squad and another bank security. If it comes with 4-way firefighters.
Yeah, like if we can like
Yeah.
cause-
Tillman.
It's like the end of the
pissed.
Blues Brothers.
Blah.
Yeah, if we
Rail
could,
guns.
like if we could get like I would almost be willing to risk my life just to see the look on those assholes' faces if they send a kill squad after me and it ends up being crossfire
All right,
with bank
go for it,
security.
then.
I don't want to do that. I just think that it could be of use.
Do we want?
Let's see.
I'm not entirely
There
sure
are two
Firewall's
guys
going to
in the
restore
basement,
us
right?
if we
So
die.
Thad and Preston, I'm confused of what team you're on.
Yeah, we're
I am
still
too.
sort of
I'm
figuring
trying
that
to
out.
comprehend the freaking plan on
Okay.
Zacro scale right now.
The plan's still coming together.
Yeah, the plan's still coming together. They actually would it be possible to trace the tunnel from the other side? So as soon as all this shit starts going on, Team Tunnel can start digging the way out from the other side with nano disassemblers.
There's no. We're going in this way.
Yeah.
I've just always figured we just blow it.
Well,
I mean, Jason and I have demolitions at the ass.
The thing
so we
about
can just,
that is
fab
that
some
You
explosives
could
and-
carry a swarm with you if they were encased in like a vial or something.
The thing about
Without
that is
being
the only-
sniffed, and once you turned it off, that'd be fine. Or you could just fab explosives. So.
The thing is, the only reason that escape plan worked for them was because of the silencer. Like, if we blow this,
Yeah.
then our other diversionary tactic won't matter because they'll be, oh, fuck, there's an explosion in the
that's
basement.
why, like,
But
like,
you could disassemble it. It would take time.
Yeah.
Like, how do you disable the seismic sensor?
Well, that's just
Substation.
getting the security
Yeah.
substation.
All right. So as soon as the underground, would nano disassemblers even trigger the seismic sensor?
I'm trying to figure out.
Not until it breached the exterior hull. You could dig through the dirt
Yeah.
beneath it.
But I mean, we're still, even if we use disassemblers, we're still popping a hole. Like, there's going to be.
Well,
It's gonna.
There's actually 2 teams underground. Team,
Unless we plan to seal it ourselves right after.
Here's my.
okay.
Drew and Jason go in there and they secure the underground, manufacture artificial area. Then Tom or one of you two at least go. Actually, we find where this tunnel is, and you go in through the tunnel and you start digging out from the other way out with nano disassemblers.
You can't actually walk on the tunnel though, or the seismic will pick you up.
Yeah, the seismic has to be shut down before anything.
Could we install?
Before any tunnel
Could we
approach.
How long would it?
You could program a dissembler to go to a certain place.
Could we
and start digging.
could we install a makeshift airlock around that place? So it's not there's no breach.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well, yeah, sealing it behind us is the part. Yeah, that would have to happen pretty fast. Like, we would have to open this and then close it pretty quick.
So people on the inside could put up an evacuation tent.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And then the
That's
natural
what I'll do.
swarms.
Okay,
could
so
attack
you'll be
on the
with Drew
other
and
side.
Jason.
Yeah.
And that's
I thought
actually
you
really
were
good
gonna-
because with your swords you'll be good at.
Well, and we don't even have to bring the
taking down
tent,
the
because
two
if we get
guards.
the nano things there, then it could just make our
So you're
our
going
tools
with
for
your-
that.
So you have programming.
I'm
right?
confused. Now.
Once
I'm
we
really
take the
confused
underground,
about what's
we've got a great position
Okay.
set up.
Well, I mean, okay, so I'm going in through the tunnel so I can install a airlock kind of type thing on the other side. So it's not.
I'll
it's
be
not
Artemis. I'm the only person who could.
Yeah, he has to be
Yeah,
Artemis.
we figured that.
All right, so
You're already a chick, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
And how are you going to? Who's going through the tunnel?
I'll go
well,
through
actually, we'll just
Wait,
have.
well, I mean, we don't.
if we can just program
through the
disassemblers
base
to do
matches,
it,
you're gonna
and
Well, how are you going to do it without exposing it to vacuum?
exposing what the vacuum. Like
The
well, you
tunnels
said-
aren't pressurized.
Yeah, I know, but you said we could dig it all the way to the dirt,
Yeah.
so that would save us a lot of time.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So
So and where does the tunnel lead to?
that to our
Out.
Yeah,
So what I
the
mean is-
tunnel you can.
So what I meant is my part. Could I go in through the tunnel itself from
yes,
the outside?
Yes.
But you'd have to stop at a certain point and wait until the underground is taken.
get there, and then once I'm there, start setting up a airlock on the other side. So when we breach the tunnel from the underground,
It won't pop.
it won't pop. It won't pop.
well, the
the
seismic
vacuum.
sensors have to be disabled for that.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
yes,
not going to happen.
but you can send me a signal when all that's done, and
We
then I can
can't.
start.
Now, everyone has to be silent during this whole thing because there's just too
We
much.
would essentially have to.
Everyone
try
has to have their mesh
to
off.
time it.
Yeah, everyone has to have their mesh off.
Then we
until
time it.
the statue goes down.
Then we time it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
If the statue
Well,
goes
if-
down, you can be.
If we take down the statue,
I think we have
then
to take down.
no
the
one goes
statue.
in the actual tunnel. Everything will be done like just the disassemblers will go in the tunnel, and they just chew through the dirt.
I'm sorry, I just realized this is probably the worst game in the world to listen to. Apologies.
Well, actually, you know what I was thinking?
How are you doing,
No,
listeners?
trust me, like better than some of the New World Session where it's like you hit a lich for 2 hours.
Well, I was actually
that
thinking.
lich.
This has a point.
Yeah.
So
Hold on, because I was thinking
Make the lich your bitch.
this morning when I was, getting ready, that I know you normally just put the recordings up straight up, but this one might be fun to intercut our planning while we're actually doing the
Lich,
heist.
please.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
I mean, it would take a while and it'd be a lot of
Yeah.
work, but it would
No,
actually make this session awesome.
That's a
because-
great idea that I will not.
In fact, the only thing that will be
You want to
cut
do
out.
it? I would thank you, good sir.
The only thing that will be cut out is your suggestion of doing that.
Hold on, let's timestamp that. It is
Yes,
now
the HE3
1:45.
mining, in fact, Erato's built on old HE3 mines.
Okay,
That's
so what
where
I'm
the city's at.
okay,
Yeah.
dude, how about this? I go in with the underground team.
Yeah.
Once that's secure, then I head back outside,
Yeah.
circle back around to the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
So that way we.
I don't think you have time.
That would take hours.
Yeah. What you do is while Drew's going to be hacking the console.
Hold on, okay, stupid question.
yeah.
We're talking about sealing in the tunnel so that it's no long, so that when we blow the hole, it's no longer.
So we can
in
pop it
space.
without popping it.
yeah.
Why don't we just build the airlock farther down the tunnel entrance before the?
We'd have to do it
sensors?
on both sides.
You have to do it on both sides, and then you'd have to make it a massive amount of air.
Yeah.
And
We'd eventually-
furthermore,
But we gotta
and furthermore, the rock is porous,
Okay.
so
It's not going to hold.
it's not going to be airtight.
So basically, Jason and Tom set up the evac while
How long would it take them to realize the habitat
Drew
was
is-
slowly losing pressure?
Actually, we don't even have to bring the evacuation tunnel. Actually,
Depends how
if,
big
we have
the
to
airlock
if you get to hack that shit
Without an
and it
airlock.
doesn't kill us, you could just
Real quick.
fab one.
Okay.
You could
Yeah.
fab an evacuation tunnel. And then have it disassemble the. You could actually have it build a new entrance. Just redesign the fucking room with those.
Yeah, wouldn't we, I mean, we could
Nanomanipulators.
theoretically do that with the nanomanipulators, couldn't we?
Yeah. So you could fab some sort of crude airlock. Around
Yeah,
it.
but basically fab a pressure door right here and then blow the other side of it that we can.
All right, that'll be a
open and
programming check now to see if you can figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Oh,
Who programs?
come on.
I do, and I'll see if I can get that for you.
But you're not going to be down there.
No, you
No,
just
we're
load the
we're
program.
planning.
I'm
to
gonna
we're
design
running
the
a
blueprint.
program.
I'm just
Got it.
designing the program for you. So
Yeah.
let me see. 60.
So, okay, so once we get it, the distraction goes off, they secure the underground, and then the quickest way to the underground
Hot 7
from
made it.
the
He can do that.
operation center is the evac fall, is that correct? Or what's the quickest way to get...
The evac fall used to just fall. Yeah.
Okay. So,
If the fan isn't on, though, you take deadly damage.
right.
Unless you have some sort of like cord or something.
Or a
Stupid
parachute
question.
or something.
Stupid
Well, how did they...
question.
How did...
Yeah.
he didn't go to the underground to escape, did he? Or did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He just fell down, but the fire started, so the fan turned on.
Right, they set up the situation where they were evacuating that way anyway.
Okay.
The only thing he did differently is he went inside the building instead of out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any reason for Tom and Jason to join me for this, except for the fact that I could die?
No, to disable the guards quicker. We wanted to have to disable them like...
Because you
one,
like
right?
once that door is open, you really need to focus entirely on getting to that room.
Nia has killed Titans before. She was a badass. Like,
Yeah.
she was a bamf.
Yeah, basically, you pilot...
And it needs to be
Well,
a
I'm just
stealth.
saying I'm pretty combat.
It needs to
heavy
be it
begin
needs to be a stealth kill, basically.
Yeah.
with. Okay.
Yeah, Tom has the swords. Jason has hand-to-hand, like with shock gloves. These are exalts. They're in biomorph, so
Yeah,
they have
they're-
light armor. So they're not super badass.
They got 10 armor.
Yeah.
And like we get
So my assault rifle would cut through them like butter.
Well,
yeah, but it needs to be quiet.
yeah,
Does it?
you use a pistol.
Because as soon as they fall to the ground, they're going to be making noise anyway.
No. Well, that's...
Monofilament.
You need to not be doing anything but taking over security once that
Well, no,
door
first,
opens.
no. The way the process is, the three of them are there.
Yeah,
Drew sends the drone over to turn it off.
yeah.
The guards
Then
come
you
over
have to move real
investigate, and
fast
all three of you
chameleon
jump in.
cloaks and not be seen getting into the substation.
Do you have
Yeah.
unarmed or blades or something like that?
I've got a SOM of 40,
Okay, so you
So-
can get skill soft, and you can get.
but I'm already going to be skill softing up.
But yeah, you're gonna need like chameleon cloak and shit. You have to get in there
Okay.
immediately without being seen and take the shit. Like
Well,
that's
no, and then they hacked after the two guards were disabled.
Oh.
So all three of them will disable the guards, and then Drew runs over with his speed 3 or 4 or whatever.
still some sort of chameleon thing would be handy. 'cause
all three
the
of you will be in chameleon.
nano shit.
Yeah, just in general.
So it's Jason,
Why?
Preston, and Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jason,
Sounds
Preston,
like
and Drew, and then once Drew secures this, you prep the tunnel.
Yeah, we install the
We
tunnel
send out the
program.
Suicide Squad, and they start taking everything else. Then I grab the shit.
Well, you're already like you're already up here doing shit while this is going on theoretically.
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking it while you're doing this. This
Yeah.
has to happen at the same time.
Where are you going to be fed?
I don't know yet, actually.
That's a good question.
Another stupid question. If we're underground, are we still within range of the statue?
Yes.
Okay, because they were.
I almost feel like
Everyone has to be off mesh inserts. Everyone has to
Until the
shut.
statue goes down.
I almost
Well, no,
feel
I'm just-
like me setting up a meeting with the people who want to kill me and using that for more cover, more exit cover would. Not
Actually, yeah,
hurt.
you could lure them there.
So all the
You
rock
could
wouldn't
be
interfere
bait
with the
for them.
statue?
What?
Like
The
ask
rock
for a
wouldn't
meeting
interfere with the
while this is
statue?
going on, and
I
then
mean, yeah, I mean, well,
Because
that's
you
the
were
thing.
saying
Do
that
I
if
want
we
to
were
ask for a
down there, we
meeting,
wouldn't be able to
or
mesh communicate
do
with
I
people
want
up
to
top
just
anyway
be
because of all the
like
rock?
in that area?
It would be,
and,
it would be
I'm
a bad
out of
communication.
mode.
Any mesh things that go around, it clicks out of the
I mean, the thing is, if I do that, then we don't know exactly when that's going to happen. If I
So
set up a meeting,
it'd
then
be a
they'll be there
chance.
ahead
It'd be
of
a
time.
well,
chance.
actually, you could be there with the getaway
Okay.
vehicle.
You'd have to
and
roll.
secure
If you're
that.
above ground, it gets it. If your mesh
Could we
is
set
on.
up
well,
a
I mean, you want me to
local?
stay with the
I don't even
well-
know that this would work in any way. Could we
I
set
mean,
up a
I'm fine with
laser
that, I guess,
communication
but-
TACnet?
No,
It'll be
why
a
don't
little
you
boring.
were in it. Okay,
Maybe
so
not set up a meeting, but maybe you could.
You could do laser comms underground.
Like leak.
Well, I'm
I
just
kind of wish
thinking
that I
just
could reach
the,
out
just
to
the people
me and
in
my
the
other
As
underground.
long as you're within
Oh,
line
could
of sight,
you,
you
like,
can do it.
team,
Okay.
team
I don't know.
forensics, you could start throwing out crazy.
Tom?
shit
Could you
like
leak
that.
it?
Think that's a good
from
idea?
source or something? Fed?
Seems how you're gonna be down there.
Yeah, theoretically.
Okay, I'll write this out. But I think Fan's
I'm writing it out now.
Yeah.
As we're
Will
not gonna
be
get
to
tonight.
lure an AB squad so that they're in the area when the terrorist attack happens, and Fan hope and tell them and give the Suicide Squad a heads up that they're targets as well. So the Suicide Squad starts shooting them, and then they start shooting.
Just
back.
start a firefight?
Yeah, start a firefight.
My job is to start another firefight.
Yeah, and so they're not sure if it's a gang war or a terrorist attack or terrorist attacking gangsters.
So just to add more variables.
Add
That's
more
what we're doing.
variables, more shape. So that will be your contribution to it.
Okay. I hope I don't piss me off by doing that.
And then, since you won't be directly involved in that, you'll be the first one to start getting away, and you can get the hopper. You have to get the hopper on your own.
Yeah.
But you'll have your, shard pistol or whatever, shredder.
Wings or remote piloting? What do you think?
Remote pilot.
Remote pilot.
Yeah, wings are
Wings are too expensive.
What if it's my money?
Well, because again, wings.
And also, it'll probably take time to find somebody.
If
to
it's your
do
money,
the body
shouldn't
work,
you be
too.
using it to buy all these skill softs and shit to prep us another way? Like the
Well,
fly
it'd be-
drone is the easiest
It'd be
thing.
burning rep.
Yeah.
The bot thing works better.
I think the bot is. It's also safer.
Shortest
You're not
distance
risking
between
yourself.
those points.
And murder.
And then
Lots of murder.
They just say So everything. This will happen simultaneously. I'll get the.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
How the hell are we going to time this?
Well, we're going to practice.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we'll practice in accelerated time, simul space, like a dozen times, 100 times.
Let's practice.
My part's going to
Well,
be
yeah,
hard.
if you do it 100 times, you'll have to roll willpower for not going nuts, but I'll give you an extra token.
My part's going to be hard to practice because we're sort of
That'd be on an
waiting for a
individual
wild
level,
card on
wouldn't
that
it?
one.
Like that'd be
And also,
something
don't we
each of us
have
could
the
choose.
simul space of the bank anyway? With the
No, if you're going to practice, you have to practice together in a group.
Yeah.
But we've got our own individual parts that we're running. So
If they're different individual
But we have to
parts, they
coordinate together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you want to run it at hyper time, I'll give you an extra token.
But we'll have to make
But
sure
you're going to go nuts from doing the same thing
I'm for
literally
that.
hundreds of times.
that's probably not a good idea.
I'd say.
I mean, just if some of us
What
go
is it?
nuts,
Will times 3
it's
or
gonna
will
hurt.
times 2?
It's full times 3.
I say we risk it.
It's not exurgent it, so you don't lose times.
Okay.
I'm just but
All right, so we do 100 times.
Okay.
Well, I mean, don't we need to finalize the plan
Because
first?
actually, the plan—that's the basic plan, and then we fine tune it as we're practicing it. And the whole plan.
I'm good.
Each run will only take
Failure.
like 10
Wait,
minutes.
we haven't done
Monster.
it yet. I haven't gotten the whole plan yet.
Yeah, we're not. We don't have the whole thing.
Okay.
planned out.
No.
And you also have Moxie, so don't give up. We'll get the rest.
You are in a
before we do
swarm
this.
weight still?
No, I was in a flex pod.
No,
No,
you're
I'm
in
in the top
the
right now.
swarm
No,
Yeah,
what,
you're
before the job.
swarmoid with me.
You're the swarm one with him.
You'll be
I'm
given
just
a
trying to get
drug.
Sorry, no, yeah,
I'll
be
look
in
up
swarm
a
mode.
neurotoxin or something that you'll basically. I take out one guard with my powers, psionic powers. You take the other one with the neurotoxin because that swarmoids can be equipped with drugs.
They can. Okay.
So
We
you
should
just
just-
come out of the artifact.
We should just hide. Oh yeah, that's true.
That's in the Bible.
And am I going to have an escape route, or am I just eating my way out?
You'll be with me.
You'll be with
and then
him.
We'll get the fucking thing out of the safe deposit box. And
Drop, tunnel,
you'll-
go.
Yeah. That actually reminds me. How are we going to get it? How hard is it to get the safe deposit box open?
You don't know.
Okay.
There on operations level, there's a matter of as good as it is. There's a certain level they don't know.
Oh, actually, we could use our last favor to do a tour of it. You could do a tour for your show and space it out.
You mean just for
Yeah.
just for casing the joint?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because that's the one thing they don't have, and so you could call in your favor, like, "Hey, I want to talk about how."
I'll say that I'll take a
because you're a
token.
reclaimer. Like, you can do a reclaimer angle, like, where do you keep things that can't be replicated? Oh, in a bank, things like Earth artifacts. So you could do a whole reclaimer angle on it.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll say you can get in,
Yeah.
but I'm going to say it's going to take forensics away because a lot of shit follows that octopus around.
What's Tom gonna be like? Is he still gonna be an octopus?
Yeah, but
he
he's going to be
should
down.
Sleeve in,
We're going to be down underground. I mean,
Well, we'll throw in DNA chafe to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh right. Yes, DNA chap everywhere.
Yeah. Because that's the only the one variable that I think is worth it. The one forensics, because we'll get rid of a lot of forensics when we take out the statue. So that's because we need to know what the debate.
I think we need to mix
That's the one weakness is if I can't open that safe deposit box, we're all fucked.
If we're that's true. If we're putting
I'm not going to be able to get access to the fabrics on that level.
if we're putting explosive vests on the
but
your
why don't you
Suicide
just grab a
Squad-
nano disassembler swarm with you?
Well, that's the thing. It depends on how hard those deposit box.
You have to set those specifically. Like if the box.
We can program it ahead of time. We just need to know what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, like if the box inside the safety deposit box is made of the same material as the safety deposit box, like if it's similar enough, the nanostorm will just eat straight through into whatever.
No, you can tell like only like we know the dimensions of it. Only eat
All you really need to do is eat the lock away. And then
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, there's covert operation tools. You can just use those. Those are auto lock picks. But those take time, and I don't know how long a swarm will.
So I think the tool
unarmed or armed with what they
but
have.
if you're giving
All right,
suicide,
let me help.
bomb
Let
vests,
me
I think
help with
putting
what we
DNA
have so
shaft
far,
on
because
it,
here's the order of events if I place them together. So
Yeah.
far. You fab a fake Earth artifact. Tom tours the vault for the show to get some casing stuff. Then Aaron, you hack the LLA servers and change Artemis brain scan so that yours will match.
Yeah.
Thad brings in AB to fight the security squad, and the security squad, while fighting, has to manage to take out the statue.
It really depends on the problem with that is that it really depends on how much he wants me dead.
Does it really?
I'm not entirely sure.
Drew flies a remote, basically a fancy remote plane,
Yeah, but
and disables the security.
He can just
corridor.
show up himself and be like,
How
"What
does
the hell
that?
do
I
you
mean,
want?"
I just hack it when I get over there. It's like
You just
anything?
slam into the button.
Okay.
I think it'd be funny if
When the door opens, the laser grid turns off.
Yes.
Okay. So then we have to really get
Preston and Jason kill the guards in chameleon skin in the corridor, or else they get seen by the cameras. Drew has to both sneak and disable the substation.
I can't sneak for shit.
That's what
You have to not be seen by cameras.
So
And not
you get
be
a plus-
nano.
you get a
So
plus
hold-
40,
do we know exactly
or
what
plus
it,
30
we know
with
exactly
the
what it looks
chameleon.
like down there?
Yes, you have that.
Could we use an invisibility cloak instead?
Well, I assume you'd be using.
Well, yeah, you're going to be.
No,
that's
there are
what
two.
that-
No, there's the chameleon cloak, and then there's an invisibility cloak that you can't. That is just completely invisible.
If
but
you pay
can't
for it,
see
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
If you can afford it, get that.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
not. You can't. It's double blind. You can't see out.
No, there's
Oh.
a pinhole camera that you can see through.
Yeah, but that
It's a pinhole camera.
Well, as long as you. As
you have
long
to
as,
activate that though. It's uncovered or covered up.
But
But if
it's
we
like-
know we know the exact route, I can just in our
Well, yeah, we
hundreds
can.
of runs.
That would be one of the things that we practice a billion
Yeah.
times. Well, 100
All
times.
right, so like I said, Drew sneaks and disables the substation
You could also set up-
before he gets nano disassembled.
The problem is,
If that happens, Drew fabs an airlock around the mine entrance and then starts disassembling the mine so that you don't space the hab with your fab airlock. That will take time. And then Artemis Ross goes in to start an account with a Swarmanoid, Aaron, in the fake artifact. And then what happens then?
I'm not sure which approach I should
I follow Phil's thing where they scan me and they take me to the vault so I can deposit the thing.
Okay.
That
As soon as
Artemis tours the vault with his artifact?
yeah. Because I want to deposit it in there. I want to tour it and then put it in there. And
you don't need to tour it. All you need to do is put it in there because we're already going to have the.
No, the vault. No, the idea is as soon as they open the vault door, then me and Aaron take out the guards, and I get the deposit box. Because the thing is, Aaron can't get it by himself because it's Swarmoid.
But I mean, we need to make sure that we.
The main thing is opening the vault door. We can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how else we're going to open the vault door.
Attack guards.
The thing is,
and is there anything covering you while you're attacking the guards?
Covering me? What do you mean? Like armor?
Like, aren't they just see it on the cameras?
Yeah, there are going to be cameras in the vault. Is the problem?
Uh,
we haven't we've covered the security substation.
Phil only killed the guards as the security the power was cut.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what we're missing.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
There's a way to disable the security.
Well, who's going to cut the power? Like, how are we
Well,
going to do that?
It's in the basement.
it's right there.
Oh.
So we can.
Oh, okay.
And
then,
the
yeah.
terrorist
But if you
attack
blow it
happened.
up, that's going to be kind of a clue.
Do
So
we
you
have
got to find
blow it
another way
up?
to cut the
Well, okay.
conduit.
Well, we don't. I hope we just need to turn it off.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute.
But I mean, people are still get that's the power's
That's-
off. Let's go downstairs and fix it.
That's like because the power
Well,
relays
then
are down
the
there.
terrorist attack
It's
starts.
possible
Oh,
to
right.
simulate that's like a blackout from the power company itself. Basically, just
The building has its own private power.
so it's on
The
And
reason
it's on
Phil got
backup
off is that
generator.
they were switching from backup power from the grid to
Right.
backup power.
So
So-
we'll do
And
that.
in the space of that, he which is a matter of seconds, because yet again,
I'll get
while it's a
nerve
security
again,
system
I'll
normally
murder
would
on.
just do it,
Yeah.
it has to ask for permission first. That's what they exploited to get
Yeah.
him out scot free.
Okay, so if we can, I was saying if we can shut it down and make it look like just a temporary disconnect from the grid, like it was a an error or just.
Well, I mean, there's going to be an attack. Like that, it's okay if that seems coordinated.
That, just make the power thing part of the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that means they're inside the building.
Well, the.
Or is there? That's like actually, could I research the power grid to see if there's anything on the outside? That's basically.
We could leave.
Do they back up? Do they record?
No, they're going to know that there's going to be something in
Do
there.
they keep-
Oh, I know. We'll take in a bunch of explosives, and after we leave, we blow the whole underground up.
That's just going to destroy the airlock that we just built. And
Well, no, not
face the
not
habitat.
like not like high explosive, just enough to scorch and fuck everything up.
Right, and we leave behind a fake body or something like that, so it looks like
make it look like
one
somebody
terrorist
still
got in there.
Okay.
So then how are you leaving?
Well, we'll use
No,
the tunnel.
we blow that after we.
Yeah.
So that
It'd be a weak explosive that wouldn't structurally,
Basically a firebomb.
That's fine. Here's the thing: if you cut the power, somebody's going to respond to the basement
Yeah. Okay.
because there's not a gigantic explosion going on in the building where they think that's happening.
Okay.
So the thing is, Harmony was causing a big shit ton of ruckus upstairs,
Yeah.
so people were maintaining for that, and the explosion was unheard when she got the power.
Okay.
Do we?
So if we cut the power and
If you cut the power, somebody's going to go down in the basement and see what the fuck's going
And
on.
you have your
But I mean, if we're doing the
suicide
terrorist
squad-
attack at the same time,
Also,
then-
You can try and hold the basement.
Yeah.
Could we
We'll have
load
the
a
basement.
virus up into the
Well, you have
security
3 player
system
characters there, so
yeah, but still, like
if the-
getting away
if,
clean is
to
all-
fuck with the cameras?
If Aaron can get out as a swarmanoid before he gets in the vault.
Well, is it possible for me to release only a couple months of myself and then fly?
You won't have you'll lose so much cog.
Well,
You're cloud sourced.
So I have to have.
Well,
Unless
we
we
can
get
stuff
unless we get a
additional
couple-
You can dissipate to the point where you're not visible
unless we get 2 swarm
if he
wives
gets you
and
that if he
4K.
gets you that far,
Okay.
and then you can try and hack Tophus or the indentures, whatever you want.
I'd say the indentures are the weak.
Yeah,
link.
why don't we fork him and try and do that? So
I'd say we fork him and get 2 swarm wives. That way you
Yeah.
don't have to over disperse. You just have to deal with there being 2 of you.
Yeah.
There are lots of you already.
No, they're my brothers. Me, I'm special.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's another me out there
You
too.
are not a
You learn to
beautiful
live
and
with
unique
it.
snowman.
I am.
You're the, you're
Okay,
the same.
but no,
you're the
that's like
same
if you want to, I
decaying
can go ahead and
synthetic matter as everything
That's
else.
like I can set up another alpha fork for that, and then we can be in 2 places at once. I can help you with that's like with the attack, and I can see if we can maybe simultaneously take out either the indentures or that's like or
And that'll
Tophus.
take care of the security cameras in the vault.
So you're not going to cut power.
I guess not.
But how are you going to be covered in the vault?
Okay. Well, why don't we do all of them?
No,
Yeah.
see, we're fucking with the security cameras so that.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, because if he we don't have to cut the power if he gets.
Yeah, if I get access, it's
Right,
it's a
okay.
temporary break.
So
I
that's
can-
Aaron, did you
That's
put
the
all
backup.
all the res points you got
Cutting the
into
power is backup?
InfoSec?
I'm guessing
Yeah.
cutting the
Okay.
power is what we do if we
Raise
use
it above 60.
Everything
raise
gets
it
fucked.
to as high as you can. Raise it to 180. Get all the points in InfoSec. Yeah.
Because if he gains control of either the indentures, which I think indentures are the weak link to go for. But,
Yeah, because it can't make a decision without them. Or it can't decide anything.
But I mean, how does-
It can't do anything on its own. If it's separate, because it can't make a decision on its own. I can't do anything.
It has no authority without
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
'Cause they-
So somehow he has to get between them and the thing.
So 8.5
And then it doesn't matter if we get seen.
is blow
Well, in that case,
power.
I could probably span between if I can actually interrupt the connection and set myself up as the deciding factor of all 3.
So blow power and
So-
hold if he doesn't hack.
Yeah.
So the idea is to sort of you to establish some sort of place between the indentures and the.
That may be a plan to basically
You
set
need to
myself
cut the
up.
link between them without them knowing the link has been cut.
Right.
True. Which means that
Which
if-
is
set myself
Skillsoft to do all the info.
and set myself up as as like intermediary, so I can receive the information, send it back to them. They still think that they're sending the decision back, and I can modify it. So
Yeah. Okay. And then
as far as they know, they're in the dark.
How are you getting out, Artemis?
the evac fall, right?
You got to cause a fire in the building.
Wasn't that what the crazy people are doing?
No, they're outside the building.
They're outside the building, and you also don't know if quick response is going to leave the building or not.
Well, it was a fire. It's like if I have access to the system, I can trip the fire alarm, can't I?
You can use the climate control to do something if you're downstairs.
Okay.
You mean in the underground or in the?
Yeah, the climate controls
Yeah.
all the air, everything.
Okay, so yeah, do that as well.
Yeah, well,
Aren't we down there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Okay.
you guys could trip that, and then We're home free.
Is that
Tophus
infosec
doesn't-
again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tophus doesn't get control of the climate control because that's in Vital Victuals.
Yeah.
Since they are farmers, it's more their purview.
Yeah.
So you can.
Could we just
fuck
try
with
and-
the heat, basically?
Yeah.
Is there a door code to just turning off the alarm? I mean, because if they have to have access to the area...
Then...
You can get a door code for the evacuate from the substation.
No, I mean, a...
even if I die, if I
I
jump
mean,
down
as
the
a-
ball, you can just grab my stack in the thing. So, of course, then it
I mean,
might
You got to bypass the security guards. But
Could
yeah.
we just try and I realize we've been planning for a couple hours already, but could we just, pretend to be one of the farming security people needing to do something in the climate control area and talk our way down there?
No.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could try. Yeah, you could try and take the identity of one of the employees, but you have to get 2 employees.
There's so much
Oh,
vetting
that's
that we
right,
need
yeah.
to have.
And that will be more
Okay.
difficult.
Yeah.
So.
Fork yourselves.
Yeah.
You guys are all against forking yourself. Come at them with an army.
Unless it's Cyrock. We're not interested. Hey,
What's
I've
that?
worked myself. I mean, everyone works
I forked
themselves
myself
once.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Like,
So
there's
Artemis,
me going
You're
around doing
racist,
shit.
all of you.
Yeah.
Artemis Ross
I think at that point it's speciesist.
falls and goes to basement,
Yeah.
and then quietly leave.
Yeah, and then go through the tunnels, and then
Or
plan the
exit.
fake explosives, the weak explosives, to cover our tracks there.
We don't,
So you're on a
but
suicide
we don't need to do
mission.
that, do we?
You are on
Uh,
a suicide mission.
They'll find it
basically.
eventually, but yeah.
Again?
Well, they'll cover that up.
We
Because
just-
the
I thought we
Swarminade
just DNA
that's
bomb it.
messing with the system
Well, yeah.
is that's gonna take a while.
Well, yeah, we just...
Because
you won't be
if
able
we
to
don't
continue
get the
messing with
map,
the
Bank will
system
cover
while,
up that they've been
while
robbed,
in the Swarminade.
so-
So you're
We just need to
okay.
cover up that it's us.
Yeah.
In that case, I may want to set a beta fork in there instead so it's not
It
as...
takes longer to make a beta fork, and they're not as good.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
But
But you can still choose some skills that they're super at, right?
It's just 2 SV to know you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not. That's 2 SV. It's 2 SV to fork. It's just 1d10 divided by 5 to know you're gonna die.
1d10 divided by 5?
Divided by 2. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, but if we split him off ahead of time, and we start doing the training, like, how's that gonna fucking happen?
God, yeah, how many times am I going to have to die over and over and over again?
Aaron, you're the hacker in a sci-fi setting. You should have known this when you signed up.
I'm invincible.
Yeah.
All right, what I have so
Here's
far.
an idea.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this down because we're not going to finish this, and I'm not going to run a game on Thanksgiving.
What?
I know, I'm a bastard. You fab an Earth artifact, you got to do that. Tom tours the vault for the show. Aaron changes Artemis' brain scan on the LLA server. Thad brings in AB to fight the security squad.
Maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Suicide Squad takes out the statue. Then Drew flies a remote plane to disable the security camera. Preston and Jason kill the guards. Drew sneaks in and disables the substation. Drew fabs an airlock around the dissemblers using his blueprints. Artemis, which is Ross, starts to go into an account with the Swarmanoid Aaron and the fake artifact. First Swarmanoid,
Aaron.
the first Swarmanoid tries to hack into Tophus or the indentures, and if that doesn't work, the team at the basement can blow the power and hope they can hold long enough for Artemis to get to them.
Well, the basement team will be packing heavy.
Artemis,
they'll get to make whatever they want.
Artemis leaves with the package. Climate control in the basement emulates a fire, so the evacuation, Artemis, which is Ross, falls and goes to the basement, and he goes inside instead of outside, like everybody else, and then everybody runs away.
What's your...
Yep.
Essentially.
All right, let me come up with the price cost for what you have.
Hold
so
on,
far.
I've got...
Yeah.
Well, and also,
I
I guess
don't mean to be,
after I
screwing
ditch
things-
AB and his guys, whatever they
I
show,
don't-
I guess I
I
make
mean,
a beeline for the
I'm
hopper
worried
and prep for
about
escape.
AB not
Yeah, that's
going
what
after
I mean,
Thad
that's
enough.
really just an extra
And I'm
flavor
also
thing.
worried about them not taking out the statue, which we need to happen.
Well, we can give them enough explosives. That's not.
Well, yes, but it's, them actually targeting the statue that's the problem. Maybe we should have somebody up there who pretends
If
to
he
be...
makes that the goal
who
that the
mocks-
god of the hunt needs to be destroyed, I think
This
that
statue offends me. Destroy it.
Destroy that false idol.
Smite it.
This is a false
I'm just
idol.
saying
False idol. Yeah.
we're depending on
Nice.
somebody else to do something, and we kind of need the statue taken down because we need to be able to talk to each other in case shit goes tits up.
Yeah.
you really like saying that, don't you?
Have I said it before?
You have
Multiple
But
times.
there's no concept they'll be packing out
I'm not saying
explosives,
it's bad.
It's because of
and
your
they're all
proxy.
violently insane. I don't see the problem.
Okay, I'm just,
I don't know what else can we do.
They can't flip
unless
them.
you want to fork yourself and have another, saboteur.
I don't.
Mad bomber.
I don't know. I'm just trying to
What,
think of
what do you have? I don't have. I don't
Hey,
have
hey Ross.
Yeah.
If we want to make the attack seem on a bigger scale, we could implant like still speakers in various buildings around the place and just have gunfire being piped through it. And the sounds of explosions.
You could always try and turn the sound dampener on again.
That's
Getting in the LLA face, but that's two simultaneous heists, basically.
Jason could.
We would have to plan
Jason
another
could perform
heist.
the pilot
The next
heist.
game
That
would be
would
planning
also-
that
Well,
heist.
question, expense-wise,
Could you explode the statue?
how
How are you
much
gonna
would it
explode
be
it?
to possibly
Well,
build
we
that
can
on a
give
smaller
it.
scale?
Jason can set up the bomb. That
Let's let him
charges
figure it out.
first.
Figure charges.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the.
I got pilot aircraft at like 50.
Also, if you want, while I'm out there, I could just
Why do you
we
keep
get,
dropping
we have
die?
them with like wireless
Well, it's
control.
one of the
I
Borealis.
can just wait until they get to the thing and trigger it myself.
Yeah,
Demolition.
If we don't trust
yeah,
them.
you're up there to make sure the statue goes down.
Okay, I'll
That's
see if I
six-
can
So
find
that,
out.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that's got secret weapons, I guess.
I've
That
got
could
the
blow up the
utility
statue if
solution.
nothing else.
I'm not going to have secret weapons there. No.
I'm also that for
Well,
my
you can
tour,
get
and
out
I'm making a
range
point of the show that
and shit,
says
so
like,
you can
these are
be in
the
the
reasons
vicinity.
why
You
we
don't
must
even
reclaim
ride
Earth.
on
And also, I'm
Seekers,
going to this is secondary.
guided
It's like,
missiles.
it'd be pretty
Yeah,
ridiculous for anyone
That's
that's
what
ever
they
tried
don't.
to come
So,
in
but
here.
there's
I try to
have
really
explosives,
emphasize
have body
that-
armor, they'll
Yeah,
have
that
weapons.
you
Our
just
risk
like, you're not coming in here.
Yeah.
I
think we'll have to do most of the prep
good to
work
go.
next game. That's fine.
Yeah. All these things like I have their chief of security there. Like, so tell me,
I
it's like how insane would it be for
No,
someone to
I love
try
that.
to try to break in here and have a big laugh on
Well,
it?
we're
And maybe I'll get to reconcile or
So
have a
you'd
shit
have to be
fight
up
with
top
that one
and
guy
I'd
that I
have to be
hate.
down
Yeah,
below.
exactly. So
Okay.
good luck with that.
Oh well.
All right, here's what I have. In order to pull this off, you got to buy a transport to carry the squads.
Yeah.
Death squad. So that's buying a car, basically.
Yeah.
We have a
You need to buy 12 split. It's not going to be big enough for all.
Oh.
12 of them. You got to buy 12
steal
splicer morphs.
Yeah.
With no stacks, so they're going to have to be special modifications.
Yeah.
So that's going to be plus in the cost. You're going to have to buy 2 swarmanoid morphs, a dragonfly morph. You're going to have to pull a favor to get the most.
No, there are cheaper robots than Dragonoid morphs. So
Oh well, what do you want to fly? Is going to fly?
yeah,
That would just be like a little fucking helicopter.
There's little robots.
All right, little
They're like
robots.
spy
that's fine.
tools you can
I'll say
use.
you can fab one of those, and I'll knock that off.
Yeah.
You got to get favor-wise. You got to get somebody to get you a hopper. You got to get somebody to get you a real kick-ass Earth artifact that's going to pass the Antiques Rodeo show inspection, and then you're going to have to pull a favor to get a tour in the building as a hyper. So
I'll do that.
So there's 3 big favors
I'm
and
also
a
gonna
massive
need-
credit cost.
Skill softs.
Give us a number.
Oh yeah, Skillsoft piloting.
Oh, well, hold on, Matt. You can have up to 100 points in skill soft, right? But it's no more than 40 in any one
Yes.
skill.
No more than 40 in any one skill.
Saucers are like 250, so you can.
But we can. He said we can fab it.
Yeah. So yeah, robots are cheap as shit.
I'll
Then-
say no. Robots off. Don't worry about it.
Free
So you need a
robots.
pilot Skillsoft. Anybody else want Skillsoft?
I need pilot skill soft, and I'm also going to need infiltration.
Could I just pilot with 50?
I already
And then
have
you
the
can go in
skies.
and
I'll
infosec?
take.
I'm already doing both.
Unarmed. So.
I mean, if I with the skill soft, I'll have pilot at 80.
You still have to go and pilot through a
Or
laser.
no, I'll
field.
take club as the skills off, so I can use a shock baton. So that's 5,000.
No, I don't know.
I already
why,
have.
Do you have skill where?
impersonation.
I don't know why I don't have skill
I
soft
will in a
in
minute.
free running. So that would.
Okay. Is that also?
Like my free running is just normal. I don't know
I
why I don't
might
have skill
actually-
soft in it. So like,
Well, if it's
That's-
above 40, you can't get skills off over 40.
oh,
Yeah, I know.
That's the.
that's why.
Yeah, you can't get skill soft.
So
over
I
40,
will
but
play.
you're still
If you
wearing
bring an
the
AV,
bullet
I
for
will play him. And
I'm almost-
basically, I'll be playing against the attack roll. Will be whatever Bartleby rolls for squad tactics. How well he trained his people.
No, I got to take Aaron back pretty soon.
And I
so-
also
I'll just run the stats.
We'll need a
We're
chameleon.
not going to do the prep work tonight.
No.
I'll just keep. But I
Yeah,
have
those are
to.
going to be like 2 sessions.
Chameleon cloak.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, chameleon cloaks for you guys.
Oh, you guys don't have it?
Invisibility.
I
cloaks.
have one.
They're like
I have-
5,000. They're not.
I've got it in my armor.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's chameleon. There's a chameleon and invisibility. Invisibility is like literal invisibility that you can only see.
But we're only going to get chameleon, right?
Well, he's going to.
Well, I just boosted up.
Yeah.
I just
So,
boosted
yeah,
up
chameleon.
infiltration, so that shouldn't be a problem.
He's going to go buy them. I mean,
Drew's the only one that needs invisibility.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who's running out
I
and
just
nano,
wanted to get my calculator.
hacking.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
plus.
just adding nano.
I'm already thinking about getting
Good
into skill
job.
soft.
Part of me
So I
really,
can
really
modify
wants
or-
Wayne.
All right, the splicers
I got
are
a
now at
72
10
if I had
apiece,
a skill
so that's
and that.
That would be really good.
60.
So 5,000.
10 apiece.
120 grand.
That's 120 grand.
And we're off, Jason,
For that.
you, Tom, and I
Plus-
are mixed up, or all connected on
I'll say the transport
so.
to get them, that's 5,000 plus basic fabber food. I'll say that's 1,000 because you're going to fab a lot of shit. What are swarmanoids? Can somebody look that up?
They're high, I believe.
So if we're getting two,
How much is skill software? Each.
It's 5,000.
So plus 15,000 for 3 skill softs.
so that'd be 10,000 for the two.
No,
so
Swarmanoids are expensive. They're
Are they?
20.
20. Okay, damn.
Plus 40,000 in swarmanoids.
And we're gonna probably
165.
sacrifice one too. So
And
Probably.
how much is an invisibility cloak?
5,000.
5,000 invisibility cloak. And I'll say you can fab everything else. Alright, so
Hey, we're under budget.
currently with the plan you've told me, it's going to cost 186,000 credits.
We've got that.
Oh wait,
You're
our
going to
dead
have to
switches.
burn 3.
Oh, yeah.
Dead switches are low.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to burn 3 rep and earth artifacts. You're going to have to burn 4 for buying the tour. And you're going to have to burn 5 to get a hopper.
Okay.
So it's going to cost 186,000 credits.
I could burn
and
5
a
G rep to get a
total
hopper. That'll put me
of,
on the grid.
Yeah, do that.
12 rep.
Okay.
I can burn 3 rep with.
Okay, I'll get the earth artifact from the
You know, I'm
And-
probably already
I
losing.
mean,
my
we'll-
for the hopper,
two
if I
rep
can.
Well, I was
and
gonna say we'll have to. I mean, I'll have to wait.
If you want an
till-
actual earth artifact, that's 5 rep.
I was gonna
Hold on,
like.
hold on.
We'll have to wait until right before to do it, but I can burn 5 G rep to get the hopper, and that'll definitely get some attention.
Let's just burn.
Yeah, if you want to if you don't want to
Let's
if
go
you
to
don't want to
Firewall
counterfeit it, you want an actual earth artifact, it's 5 rep. I'll burn that. All right.
Let's go to Firewall for the hopper.
We can't.
We can burn IREP.
Oh, right.
so
Yeah, you burn it. So it is now 14 rep total.
But there's even we just want me to care.
Well, we'll do all that next
Cover
game.
up
They
the-
know, yeah, that's true.
We'll do all the prep work next game because we don't want to be on it.
Yeah.
So.
alrighty.
So overall, your plan is to Ross infiltrates covered in errands, just covered head to toe. In errands.
God damn the slash.
I say we should just inject him into his bloodstream.
Thad engineers a war between the people who want to kill him and Ross's psychos. The rest of the team basically follows the Haunted Stars plan, kills everybody in the basement, and uses it as a base of operations.
want to do that.
At which point they either prepare for Ross's to,
Is that how it happened?
leave the building nicely because Aaron has hacked the system and they've turned on the fire alarm, making Ross leave without. Or if something goes wrong, they cut the power to disable the system and hold the line until Ross shows up. As many people with guns will try to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel.
And that's what we know so far.
Yeah.
All right, questions, comments, reactions. How does that work as a game mechanic?
I feel like
This was fun.
if I had really thought about it, I would have brought my soundtrack to Ocean's 11 to play in the background.
And then the copyright lawyers would murder us all.
Yeah.
so.
Just you, really.
All right,
Because
we'll see you guys.
We're innocent.
Your name's on the label here.
All right.
They might take time.